last episode was fairly chill in comparison to the episode prior. And kind of keep things short for description. Last session, you guys all determined what was going on with AAA's family and what AAA wants to do with said family. And more or less, he just wants them all killed and take over the family business. Pretty straightforward, easy. Ideally, he wants to make it look like an accident, to make it so people don't think he did it. In other news, Rosie went to therapy. It didn't go well. She left early.
Yep.
The equinox did pass. You guys got some gifts from Rosie, and I think some of the other guys got some gifts for each other. But before that all happened, Bruno left a note, and he has vamoosed. Seems that he has different hopes for what the party was, and he is off on his own now. From that point, Rosie did go to talk to Iaduk, her father, and after some heart-to-heart talk, she ended up capturing a small portion of her memory of the events of her killing her best friend into a small wooden lockbox that was provided to her by Iaduk. He suggested not to do it, but Rosie did it anyways. And now she is free of one of those memories. From there, you guys did go to the place, or Rosie and Dan did go to the place where Lucan had recommended possible shrinking magic. And you were able to get some vials, and after a few good hours of working, you were able to achieve what you were looking for, which was making Bean much more portable. He can shrink and grow on a command. For balance purposes, we're probably going to put it at a action. And I am also going to retroactively add a saving throw to shrinkification.
No.
You're not pointing it out, Peter.
For reasons. Definitely reasons. Because, not having a saving throw probably would just break the entire campaign.
I may have
but
given
anyways.
David an extended warning about this.
He did. So anyways.
So this is Pete's fault.
Boo! Kick him out of the party.
Yes, we need to choose more things in David's campaign, guys. Come on.
Do what?
I said we need to cheese more stuff in David's campaigns.
That's how we play all campaigns.
We try to cheese the shit out of it. What do you mean? That's how you play D&D.
D&D is literally just cheese.
Why do you think I play it?
Why do you think we all love it?
I love cheese. Anyways, adding a saving throw to it. From that point, during the process of teaching and making the shrinkification ability, Dan kind of wandered around, pickpocketed a few little things, and he did notice there was a kind of this weird black ooze that was leaking out from some of the floorboards behind the cash register that you did see the owner kind of stamp down when you all entered in. You were able to collect some of it in a vial, and it's kind of, best way to describe it, it's like oubliette, the kind of cornstarch and water, similar effect. He was able to capture some of it in a vial and left it in the warehouse. In the meantime, you guys did also talk with the head of the dead Squid Boy and learned a few things. You learned about the locations of their bases, one of which being in the Ambia district, and that Local, the Black Dragon, Local the Damned, is being bribed to basically serve as more or less a bodyguard. You guys were able to kind of guess is the reason for their main base. But you did learn the other location of their other base in the Ambia district. You decided, well, we don't want to drive, so what about a blimp? You were able to track down a blimp, and you'd be able to cut off about, I believe it was 5 days. It would have been I think it would have been 14 days that I had estimated, and would have brought it down to 10 by taking the blimp, and it's fairly cheap in comparison. So you guys decided to take said blimp. So I know technically we ended last session. Now that I think about it, we ended last session of the blimp flying down to the drop, or basically to the landing point. But is there anything anyone would wanted to do before the blimp landed? Because it would have been about 10 days worth of travel.
I want to level up.
Nope.
Damn. I gave
I
it
probably
my
would have
shot,
just
guys.
been making stuff.
Okay.
Probably drinking as
Okay.
well.
Drinking and making
definitely-
stuff.
Yep, she would have definitely been drinking on the blimp.
Yeah, Dan would be working on whatever he could have brought with him on the blimp to work on.
Okay.
10 days worth of creative endeavor.
Okay. So yeah, you'd have another 10 days added to the magic item of your choice that you're wanting to work on.
I want to make a broom.
You know how to make a broom?
I cast fly on a broom a lot until it doesn't stop flying.
Stop it.
You can't just stack enchantments like that.
Stop not flying.
I just keep stacking fly on a broom a whole
All
lot.
right. 1 hour plus 1 hour plus 1 hour.
So many hours of brooming. Okay, here's a question, DM.
Sure.
What makes a broom of flying different from, say, a pair of boots of elven kind, or an ever smoking bottle?
Probably because you would be able to see one of them at a shop fairly easily and know what the requirements would be, or look up some references on what material you'd need to make. While with the broom, there is not really any references on how to make said thing.
It's true, Dan's never been off plane.
It's like knowing what you want to make, but not having the instruction book on how to make it. Like, you might be able to jerry-rig something, but it's not going to be as good, more than likely.
Perhaps you should make a broom of jumping first.
Okay. What about elemental gems?
What?
Is that the sorcerer thing?
Could I make an elemental gem? No, it's a consumable.
I see. I heard gym, like Gym.
You like getting
I was
pumped.
like, why are elementals going to gyms?
They gotta get shredded.
Because I want the strongest elemental pals I can get. I need them to beat all the towers in Fortuna, all the skyscraper bosses.
All right, you.
Obviously.
I mean, elemental gems are a thing that you could get.
Okay. I'll make 2 of those then.
All right.
Because they are an uncommon item, but they would take half the time as consumable to make compared to a regular common item.
There you go.
Oh, could I try gambling on the blimp? Is there a gamble place?
This one.
I feel like it's
This
like
is I don't think this is a swanky
Yeah,
blimp, is it?
just there. This is not. This is more cost effective. It's kind of like the equivalent of a train, where it's just like it's more for transportation than it is for like
It's not a-
luxury.
This is not a luxury blimp.
This ain't no
Yeah.
Goodyear blimp.
Mm. The food's decent though.
Probably overpriced. The ticket's cheap, but the food is expensive.
That's
I
really
wouldn't
good.
know. I don't eat.
You don't want some gabagool?
I can't eat it.
Why do you make it?
'Cause other
That just
people
seems
eat it.
wasteful.
First off, you don't make gabagool unless you got yourself a fucking butcher shop to yourself. Second off, I just like to see people enjoy food.
All right, Bender.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, this is kind of like Bender.
But he's actually good.
I used to be a person, thank you very much.
Bender was a person once.
Yeah, but not initially.
Not canonically.
Mm.
Different.
Alright. Well, with that said, unless there are any other things you guys would like to do on said blimp, we will plan for landing.
All right.
Let's do it.
Alright?
There's not much for clerics to do in their free time.
Why does your
You make a
voice
scroll.
sound different?
Probably because I'm in the kitchen.
Oh, it sounded like you were sucking on helium, dude.
Oh.
Hey guys! There's not much for clerics to
I
do
was
in
like,
their
what
free
the
time.
hell?
Dagrim
You
got a lot more
sounded-
nerdy all of a sudden.
Yeah. It was weird. I was like, what the hell?
Did you go up inside the blimp, Dagger?
I'm sucking on the
The
air.
helium got to him.
We gotta get down somehow.
Alright, so let me put back on normal music as you guys land and descend and step off at the drop off. And yeah, there are several caddies readily available to kind of bring you wherever you need to go, or you could go and rent it.
I'll go rent a car.
I suppose.
Have fun. Don't get lost.
What is Ambia District known for?
The Ambia district is known for the World Government
Oh.
and also
That's
the
not good.
World Library,
Oh, that's better.
housing a lot of the knowledge of the world, and most of it is cut off from its residents.
What's the point of the library then?
Well, some of it's available.
Welcome to the library. Leave.
Well, basically, the library has different tiers that you're allowed into.
So there's like security clearance.
Yeah. The more sensitive the info, the more clearance you got.
I like that idea. That's just like, all right, we got this gigantic building filled with all the world's knowledge. No one can go in.
For the government only.
That was quite literally the thing that was in my campaign.
Was it?
Yeah, the
Oh, and Recondite.
yeah, recognize.
Yeah.
That's true.
Anyway,
World was a lot smaller in their defense.
yeah. How much for a rental car?
So a rental car will be a gold a day here.
And what is our goal here? How long do we intend to stay? A couple weeks?
The initial plan, as I recall, was to investigate the other hideout of the Illithids, which is here.
Do we have an address for this or no?
Yes, the address is 712 Elm Street.
Okay. Well, while I'm getting the car, I'll ask directions. Maybe not to that exact address, but like something I would guess would be
713.
nearby.
713.
Yeah. They'll never know.
Okay.
Just to get a gauge on how far of a drive this is gonna be.
Yeah, I'd say when you go to ask for the rental car, you can just ask that along with them. They'd give you the info, no problem. And yeah, gold a day, so pay them
How
a
long's the
gold.
drive?
From here, it's about 2 hours.
Oh, okay. So it's not like a 2-day drive from here.
No.
You know what? Let's take a week to start
Alright, so you pay him 7 gold.
Yes.
Okay. So,
I will return with a decent rental car.
a decent rental car that does not look like a mob car, just so you know.
Does not. Whatever that
It
is.
looks like a rental car.
Lovely.
Smells like cigar smoke.
Yeah, sorry. Alright.
Alright. Car acquired. Is that your guys' goal? Just head right there?
What time of day is it?
It is currently... Let's see, pull up my calendar.
Wednesday, my dudes.
So it's past last light, so it would be... You're last on Tuesday. It looks like it would be Thursday the 13th. It took you 10 days to go from where you
What
were.
time of day is it?
Oh, I thought you asked the day. Time of day when you guys would arrive would be fairly early in the morning. It's like 10:30.
Oh. Well, do we want to go straight there, or what? I'll ask the group as we get in the car.
I
should
thought the plan was
probably-
just to go fuck them up, right?
Probably scope out the area. See if there's any activity around there.
I feel like we're just gonna go fuck them up.
Probably shouldn't go in blind like we did last time.
Maybe we could try to send in the spider, right? Just didn't go well previously.
Well,
Well,
if I
last
remember
time,
correctly, the
yeah,
spider got
it was
dispelled.
worded. Yeah.
Maybe we could try.
I haven't
can-
prepared my spells for the day. If there's anything I can grab. Currently, I
You're
have
gonna
Speak
say
with Dead
something,
and
Dan?
Dispel Magic.
I don't know what got available. Anything that kills mind flayers?
Inflict wounds.
Alright, well, I guess we're heading that way.
Alright.
No future planning.
Okay.
On the drive, I'm gonna hand Rosie one of the elemental gems. Just
Wait 1 second. I think are you muted? I cannot hear you.
do what?
I could not hear you. You sounded like muted.
You had me muted.
Oh, I do. Okay. What did you say?
I said I'm gonna hand you one of the elemental gems I made on the trip.
Oh, what's that for?
Once shit pops off, just get this guy out.
Oh, what does it do?
It's like a fire guy.
Oh, a fire guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, cute.
Sure.
Thank you.
Okay. So, gems have been handed.
Yes.
So, if nothing else, you guys will drive towards the location. Takes about 2 hours. Like I said, nothing really happens. It's pretty nice area. Definitely a change of pace from Ventura District's rundown appearance. But you guys do eventually arrive at the destination. Are you wanting to park away from it, investigating it in person? What's the plan here?
We'll drive by first, see what it looks like.
I would say you drive by. It looks different from what you've seen most of the apartments. It's got a white fence all around it, and you can see grass is behind it. And at the apartment itself, you see there are lots of signs everywhere, but as you kind of do a drive-by, you wouldn't be able to make it out from there. What they say. But otherwise, doesn't really give off any bad signs.
Well, without outside suggestion, I would probably park a little ways away. Maybe just a couple blocks or something.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
We could do the spider check, see if it's warded.
Yeah, I got gold. I'll send the
Does that
spider out
cost
the
you
window.
money every time?
It's 10 gold to resummon him.
Oh, I see.
Okay, so sending the spider out. I would say, are you doing the thing where you can see through its eyes, or are you just waiting for it to report?
I'll do the thing where I go through his eyes.
So as you head up, you can get through the white fence, no problem. And yeah, you just kind of skitter up through the grass and up these stairs, and you can clearly see on the doors and near the windows there are signs, white signs in red that says, "Do not bring any such items near this building. Bag of holding, portable hole, bag of devouring, anything that contains pocket dimensions or alternative dimensions."
That's not shady at all.
Throw a bag of holding at it.
Mage-handed, right?
It's a spider. He can't carry shit.
That is a problem.
Get a bigger familiar.
Yeah, let me just real quick.
Otherwise, the outside of it seems fine so far.
I relay that to the party. Just getting that to them.
I mean, that's not good. There's definitely something here then.
But they're making
Yeah.
it public, which I think is interesting.
Yeah, that feels slightly shady.
It's a bit odd. Kind of being obvious out in the open.
Well, I'm gonna have the familiar go up to the building and see if he can get inside.
Okay. Are you wanting to try right through the door that you're at, or do you want to try like a window crack?
Yeah, we'll peek through the bottom of the door.
So, heading up to the door and looking under, you just see a long hallway. You know, it looks kind of like, you know, standard apartments where there's doors on either side. I would say you do notice that there are more doors than usual, than comparatively to other apartments.
Okay. Interesting.
Like you're seeing like down this hallway where you would normally see like 4, maybe 5 on either side. You're seeing like 10 on either side.
So it's a lot of studio apartments.
Like that one scene in The Matrix.
Yeah, where's just fucking doors?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I relay this to the party if anyone has any thoughts.
I mean, it is a hallway. Is it bigger than what you'd expect? As in, like, the building is only so big. Does it go farther than the building's architecture would allow?
That's a good question, DM.
Just Gallifreyan?
I would say it does not appear that way by this. From, you know, you are slanted down at a very tiny height, so it's hard to judge distance super well. But it doesn't look like, you know, it's like a endless hallway or anything like that. It does
Sure.
have a endpoint.
Okay. Well, hard to say. So I'll have the spider start going down the hall, checking doors.
So as soon as you slip under the door, you're back in the car.
Or not. I don't know what I expected.
Well, now we know that that whole area is suspicious.
Well, I mean, yeah, the sign on the front door was a bit of a giveaway.
We should find what
Apparently
that
not
spell
if these
is
guys
and
aren't being
put
investigated.
it on the warehouse.
Do what?
So we should find what that spell is and put it on our warehouse.
If I had to guess, it's probably Private Sanctum. Or Hallowed. It could be Hallowed. If it was Private Sanctum, we would be able to see in. So that actually does exclude that. Rosie, you've got a bag of holding, right?
Yeah.
That you can like replicate.
Mm. Yes.
You want to see what they're trying to warn us about?
Currently I have it used to add one to my AC, and it has Mind Sharpener on you. So do you want Mind Sharpener?
I think we can spare it for the day.
Okay, cool.
Thankfully, we're not on any kind of time.
Oh, I can have 3 infused items. I forgot. Okay, never mind. We're good.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh, I forgot to add my extra infusions that I know. I think I know. Okay, yeah, I'll make a bag of holding.
So you're just gonna tap a bag and make it a bag of holding?
Yep.
Secured the bag.
Okay, you got a bag now. What's
Alright,
the
what do you want
plan
me to do with it?
We need to find a way to get it to the building.
I can throw it.
Oh, wait. No, I don't. I still want to know too.
Yeah, we could throw it.
Throw it pretty far.
Just kidding, you do not have Mind Sharpener.
I do not have Mind Sharpener.
Because I went a level in fighter, or else I would have 6
Got it.
available.
Okay, so no Mind Sharpener. Okay. Do we want to turn somebody invisible to throw it at the door?
Would throwing a bag of holding at a building count as an attack?
Considering I don't think you're trying to damage it, you're just trying to huck it. I don't think it would be an attack.
Wait.
Anyone can huck something.
Yeah. Depends on if you're trying to hit somebody. So you're gonna huck?
I will. If someone will make me invisible, I'll give it a shot.
I can make you invisible. Yeah, I will cast invisibility on you.
Okay.
Huckaroo.
Rez pops out of existence. At least visible existence. What's your plan now, Rez?
Alright, I'll take the bag of holding, the new bag of holding, I guess. Go over to the building. How long does invisibility last?
An hour.
Oh, sweet. Alright, well, I'll just, do a casual, like, kind of look around the area. Is it like, could it be circled reasonably, or?
Yeah, it's got a like I said, kind of a white picket fence all around it. So it's encapsulated with its own within the fences. So you can walk all around it.
Okay, I'll walk around it and just see if there's like an open window or anything where I could get the bag inside.
Okay. I would say, as you're looking around, all the windows do seem to be closed.
Okay. Try a backup idea. I'm gonna... I'll ignite soul.
Alright.
And then I'm gonna use rain from above to get some wings for the next 6 to 24 seconds.
Does that break your invisibility?
I don't
It does
see
not.
why it would.
I think it's an ability, so I don't think abilities break invisibility.
No, as long as I don't hurt anyone or cast a spell, I should stay invisible.
Yeah. Okay. So you gain some wings, some cool dope ass wings nobody can see.
Mm-hmm. The spot I'm standing in just gets warmer all of a sudden, and I only got 12 seconds of wings, so I'm gonna just quick fly up onto the roof, I guess.
Okay. With a strong beat of your wings, you dash up to the top. No problem.
Do I see any vents or chimneys or access points?
I would say you do see a door up at the top, along with a few air conditioner vents and a air conditioner.
Alright. I will walk over to one of the air conditioner vents and huck it inside and try and sprint and jump off the building, I guess.
Okay.
I feel like this
So-
ultimately is just gonna make some janitor very confused, but, you know, give it a shot.
So I would say you rip off the vent grate, toss the bag down, and you just run and jump. You'd probably have your wings long enough to get to the ground. Like, this would probably... I would say this probably would be able to happen in
Yeah,
12
so
seconds here.
That's about, 2 turns worth of stuff.
Yeah, so hop up, rip the vent off, shove it in, dive off, and just as you hit the ground, you hear a small, I guess the best way I could describe it is like a small little explosion, and you see dust kind of creak and puff out of this building, but still seems fine.
Still invisible.
Well, that's sus.
I'll get a little bit closer to the building and see if I hear any panicked talking or anything coming from inside.
Okay.
Anyone running down the
So-
hallway or whatever.
Are you just looking through like one of the apartment windows, or are you looking into like the main area windows?
We'll say I'll creep up next to some window near the front and just kind of hang out next to it. Maybe not directly in it, but so I can just glance inside if I hear something.
So I'd say one of the windows up front, you would see that it is a apartment window. And you're a little confused at first. You see someone brushing their hair and putting on makeup in front of a mirror. And this seems really familiar. This person's description. Looks like a woman getting ready for her day. She doesn't seem panicked, doesn't seem stressed. Just seems like she's going about her day.
He seems familiar.
Yes. Give me a history if you would like to go any further on that.
I'll think back. 10 total.
10? Okay. I wasn't looking for much because this was a fairly recent event. You can't quite place it, but you've seen this person before, and you want to say it was at the other apartment that you guys tried to investigate.
I see. Any sound coming from inside? was listening for, kind of?
No.
Does this window have a way to open from the outside? Like, could I wedge my fingers under it or something?
I mean, you can see that from this window they are locked from the inside, but I mean, you could crack it open.
Clarify, David.
Yes.
The other apartment, are you referring to the other illusioned building that we found skeletons in?
I was referring to the apartment that you guys inspected and decided not to go through, the one that was covered in runes.
The vampire one.
The one that we thought was the vampire one.
Correct.
Well, that's confusing.
Damn, I was also thinking it was illusions, but maybe not. I won't make any bold moves without first consulting people. So I'll quick return back to the car after how long this took? 10 minutes. I toss it inside an air duct on the ceiling, or on the roof, and I heard an explosion inside, but nothing else.
Well, the element of surprise is no longer here, but I'm surprised they're not coming out.
They're probably battening down hatches.
That's fair.
Um,
Oh, those spells you mentioned earlier, Private Sanctum or whatever the other one was.
Hallow.
Can those be dispelled?
Theoretically.
Because I have dispel magic. Wouldn't that boot everyone out of that? Or that was the magical mansion that we saw last time, right?
It was a mansion, yeah. Or something similar.
You can try dispelling. Not opposed.
I don't know what I would be. I need to be able to target a creature,
Technically,
object,
I
or
don't think you
magical
do.
effect.
I mean, you
I
could try
guess I-
targeting an illusion. Well, okay, we could detect magic on the building. We haven't done that yet.
Yes.
Well, we know it's
You
going
can
to
do
be
that as a
magic because of the spider killing enchantment. The whole area is going to light up.
Okay, so then
But then
target
we'll
that.
know that there's a magical effect, yeah.
Can we just cast? Can I cast it as a ritual?
Detect magic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Can I do that?
If take a little bit to get the ritual ready, and you I would say you're probably going to have to get closer to this building because it only has it has a set range.
Okay.
I think it's like 30 feet, or is it 60 feet? I can't
I think it's
remember.
30 feet.
I want to say 30.
Okay.
Also, it doesn't work through walls.
Yeah, I'll put on my hat of disguise. I'm gonna do
Okay.
that and look different.
Are you dressed up as anyone in particular?
Nope, a person that is not identifiable.
Okay, just some
No
generic.
face, no nose.
No, just like someone where you wouldn't be like, oh wow, like I'll remember that face type of thing. Just like that's just
Human.
yes.
Okay, so you get dressed up and walk on over, and let's see. Checking here if that can be sensed by this spell, or if you can sense it with this spell here. Okay.
Spell, I would assume so.
Yeah, you should be able to. So, yep. So yeah, you would see it does the it's interesting. You don't see the upper, like this is about a 6-story tall building, and you see just the first floor is glowing.
Okay. Can I try to cast Identify as a ritual to see if I can figure out what it is?
Let's see. I mean, yeah, that would be another 10 minutes for a ritual. So,
I thought identify only targeted items.
one
target
object that you must touch throughout the casting of the spell.
Oh, okay. Probably
So
not.
you basically just have to have your hand on the building for 10 minutes.
Just sit outside.
Surely that won't draw attention.
Keep my hand on them.
Who's looking outside? This is probably another concrete box. Also, if only the first floor is glowing, how did Rez get to the roof?
Well, I mean, that disproves the concrete box, right? 'Cause I landed on the roof.
Correct.
Or if it is a concrete box, the entire 6 stories are.
Rez was able to land on the ceiling, and it was a ceiling.
Roof.
How long did it take for the bag of holding detonation to occur?
By the time that she landed, so it took it about 6 seconds.
Okay.
It did not have to travel far.
Well, I'm trying to gauge. Could it have fallen to the first floor in that time?
What's that I'm thinking?
Because it didn't happen instantaneously. It sounds like.
Not to my knowledge.
Was there roof access? Was there like a stairwell
Yes.
leading inside?
There is a door at the top of the roof. It's kind of like, one of those stairway doors that you walk straight up into. It's not like a side rail fire exit kind of stairway.
Yeah.
Right.
And yeah, now that you mention it, Rez, you did not see a fire exit stairway.
Call the fire marshal in this building.
Yep.
Exactly.
That's how we'll shut down the elephants.
You don't get them on their crimes, you get them on their violations.
They're fucking OSHA and retreats livability violations.
Exactly.
Hey, here's where I'm at. I don't particularly want to go inside without my shit,
What do you mean
I
about
don't-
your shit?
like our bags. I don't like leaving those unattended.
Go buy backpacks.
Sure, but then leaving bags outside somewhere unattended. It's just like, all right, these are gonna get jacked.
Get a
We could
nice
just go get a hotel room or something.
Do it.
We could get like a hotel room and like ward it really well.
Gonna say the
Yeah.
same thing.
This is true. We could.
I mean, if we're gonna try and go in, then yeah, let's keep our stuff elsewhere, or at least some of it elsewhere. I guess Rez will drive around and look for a hotel that has like fairly nice accommodations so that we can, believe that the security of the place is a little better than they run.
Not upscale, not super upscale, but not 5 copper a night.
Not 8-story Waffle House level necessarily, but
Yeah.
At minimum 9-story.
maybe there's a safe type of situation.
Okay. So I would say, it wouldn't take you too long. I'm not going to have you roll too much on that because it's just finding stuff that's fairly readily available. you'd find a hotel that is a gold a night. That is not too dingy, not too upscale.
I'll just pay for my one night just to have a room.
Okay. You get a room key. Number 412. You're on the 4th floor.
That all tracks. All right. Go upstairs and however you guys want to ward it, alarm, whatever.
I'm gonna look at Dan.
Do what?
I'm gonna look at Dan. I have our.
How do you want to award this?
I mean, if we want to dump all of our wards into it that we can and then hit them in the morning before the wards expire, then we could do that. Otherwise, I think the only thing I could do without expending a shitload of resources would just be alarm.
Yeah.
That just lets you know if someone's getting in.
What could you do if you did expend a shitload of resources?
We could set alarms. We could set arcane locks on the doors and windows. I could set non-detection on our valuables.
That might be worth it.
I could put a glyph of warding down in the room.
That seems dangerous.
What about the cleaning staff?
That's why we leave a do not disturb sign on the door.
The-
Also, if the door is arcane locked, the cleaning staff isn't getting in.
No, they use dispel magic to get into rooms.
Yep.
That seems like a
That's how the
violation.
key card. That's how the key card works in this universe.
It's an anti-magic key card.
That seems like a waste of spells then to ward this room if you can just get it in with a key card.
You know, key cards
Creating
probably
lore
haven't
in
been invented
Fortuna.
yet, thankfully. I'm
I
fine
assume
to
it's
go
probably just lock and key.
tomorrow. If it helps protect our
Especially
stuff.
because we created a ruckus today. Though they might not even be there tomorrow. If we
That's
don't go.
that's my worry.
You think they'll bail on the
is-
place because there was one explosion?
Explosions are usually a little bit of a concern.
I mean, it wasn't like a fucking nuke going off. It was like a fire.
No, just a
right?
10 by 10 fucking square foot
Was it?
hole to the astral plane.
Did it sound like a bomb, or did it sound like some kind of like magical VoIP?
Yes.
DM.
I would say it would sound like the latter. I don't think you would have heard one before, but it sounded like things were getting sucked into.
I've heard explosions.
Yes, but have you heard
but
him
not-
close?
That's what I'm saying. This
Yeah.
sounded decidedly different. Okay.
Yes.
I mean, we can always test it. Rosie, can you make 2 more bags of holding and we can test it? See if it compares the same noise.
I don't. I can only make one bag of holding at a time.
Dang. Well,
Okay, new plan. How about we cast Augury?
I don't
that
know
one
what
prepped.
does.
I can cast it as a ritual.
Who the hell are you reaching out to?
Fucking, I don't know, they're fucking magic sticks I bought at the store. You cast magic on them and they tell you shit.
You don't even know where you're getting your information from?
Who gives a
How are we
shit?
supposed
It's
to trust
magic.
them?
I want to talk to Styx.
I trust the spell,
They're pretty nice sticks, in fairness.
right? They've got like jewels in them and shit.
Probably is Sylvanas.
Look, I'll take 10 minutes to cast Augury as a ritual, and I will receive an omen about the results of a specific course of action that we plan to take in the next 30 minutes.
No.
So, I will ask it. If we go in today,
For the next 30 minutes.
are they going to be there, or will they have left?
In the next 30 minutes.
Yeah. I don't fucking know what you want from me. I'm trying to fucking get us information.
I would say as you speak the question to your magic sticks, they would arrange themselves into the pattern that you would know of as whoa.
Whoa. So they're not going to be there.
Ah,
Well, fuck.
alarm it is.
Wait, but in the next 30 minutes, they're not going to
No, if we go in the next 30 minutes, they're not going to be there, is what that's saying.
Yeah.
Oh. Maybe they have.
Well, then we
today
go
off.
in an hour.
Okay.
We could wait 30 minutes and see it again.
I
And
mean,
Just throw the
no,
spikes
you can't. You can't augury again. It's
Yeah. If you cast at the same time,
well, you can augur.
you have a
it then.
25% chance of it giving you a fucking
I
wash.
don't have augury prepped.
But it's ritual.
I don't have it.
Yeah,
prepped.
but he's not a wizard.
I'm not a wizard.
Wizards don't have to prep their rituals. They can just cast any rituals they know.
I know that's how it works. That's good to know.
Yep.
Hi, people.
Well, I mean, we already lost our chance. It sounds like.
You could ask
Fuck.
the squid again.
It's been 10 days,
It's been 10 days.
It has.
but he wouldn't
True.
know anything.
I mean, he might have known where the backup place is for this.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't.
We could try.
What was the
I'll
question we
toss
asked
the
him last
squid
time?
head onto the bed.
Are you just collecting heads, Rez? Is that your thing?
I have one head.
Insight check.
Got to start your collection with something.
Question
I
is-
rolled a nat 20.
I rolled a
You
5.
can't crit on skill checks.
Wait, you
This is
can't?
Definitely lying.
Technically.
Oh. What did you get?
A 5.
Oh.
But the question is, Pierre, did you roll deception or persuasion?
I mean, presumably I wouldn't have had to say, but you all know I'm lying, so it's deception.
Do you still have the head?
Which head are you talking about?
Oh my god, I knew it. Can you please, like, I don't want to see that. Can you please get rid of that?
You don't remember that.
No, I do.
She
Oh,
doesn't
you do?
remember him thanking her.
Correct. She got rid of the box gets rid of a specific memory, but not entire events.
Not that any of us know this.
Correct.
I'll get rid of the head.
Do you promise?
Ooh.
No.
Does Rez Pinky swear?
Pinky promise?
Extra big pinky promise.
Insight.
Brushes her finger.
Your finger broke. I don't have to keep shit.
I'm gonna insight check you again, Rose, by the way.
Go for it.
It's like wishbone rules.
It's my insight check.
Are you talking about that show
I
with the
got
dog?
15.
No, the fucking like a turkey.
Oh,
Is Rez blind?
You get the sense that Rez probably isn't sure what she's gonna do yet.
Why do you want it? Why do you want heads in your bag?
They're useful.
Rosie.
Rosie.
She's part
Look.
dragon.
No, I don't eat them.
No,
They're
I was gonna say
useful. I
hoard.
gestured
You're
to the
hoarding
swim head on
them.
the bed. Look how much
You're
you got out of this
hoarding
one.
them.
What use is the other head? Besides traumatizing me further.
I'm not showing it to you. Wasn't he a cop?
But I literally know you have it.
Look, I'll get rid of it, okay?
Insight check again. Damn it, that one was a 5.
I got
Let's roll
6
high.
total.
Hey! You believe
I
him.
mean, I feel like you probably leave this conversation very unsatisfied, but she seems like she'll get rid of it.
Uh-huh. Sure.
You're just like,
No.
okay.
You rolled lower. You have to trust.
No. Because I rolled higher once and she was unsure, so I can still have uncertainty.
Well, you're dropping it for now because you rolled low.
This will come up again, Rez.
She does the thing where
Anyways.
she like hucks it out the window, but actually puts it behind her back.
For a
think it's
brief
gone.
second, when Rosie's like, get rid of it, I thought about just tossing it out the window. But I was like, it's probably gonna get cops swarming the hotel and shit. I'm not gonna do that.
A dead
It
cop
would be very
outside of.
funny, but... Anyway,
Okay.
we have a head.
Squid head. Speak with dead.
Wait, don't do it yet.
Toss me a.
We gotta disguise self.
Okay, well, we know if we go there right now, they're not going to be there. Like, the sticks have spoken.
I'm not coming up with the questions.
Okay, we've got one specific question we need answered.
Well, we get 5.
Okay.
And last time we left that guy sitting there, and he's gonna be pissed.
He's dead. Who gives a shit?
Not even really him, right? Just the man.
No,
mean-
it's like there's his fucking rotting corpse.
All right, I'll cast Speak with Dead, and you can't do it as a ritual because it's not Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, that's a shame.
All right.
Also, I put on my hat of disguise. I look like Rosie.
You're supposed to look like an elephant.
Oh, yes, I look like an illithid.
All right. So you all lifted yourselves up.
This time he wakes up in a
hopefully.
hotel room.
Hopefully, no one walks in.
I'll put the thing on the door.
You elicited it up for your illicit activities. So, you cast Speak with the Dead, and once again, this half-rotted head springs to life, or at least temporary unlife.
I've been using gentle repose on it.
It's still had some moments where it's not looking the greatest.
It is
forgot
a
for a
McDonald's
couple days on the
hamburger.
Blimp.
It never gets bad.
Yeah. I don't want to know what kind of
For
preservative.
microscopic life.
But yes, Speak with Dead is now up. What are your questions?
What kind of magical effects are on the Elm Street location?
Ooh.
What's the fallback location? The Elm Street location is
Elm
compromised.
Street's- yeah, compromise where you go. We can start there. We'll think of more.
What's your first question?
Elm Street is compromised. Where go?
Okay. If the Elm Street in the Ambia district location is compromised, where was your next what was your next plan of action?
You ask the question, it would say retreat to main base.
Right.
Well, this was a waste of a fucking blimp ride.
What is the main base?
The fucking dragon cave under the fucking crust.
In the
Oh.
underground sea.
That's right.
What kind of warding do you apply to your bases?
To our bases.
Our bases. It can't tell if I'm lying.
With the corpse.
You would see it would answer Hallow.
Hello?
Hello. All right.
Why would a bag of holding cause an implosion inside of your base?
And why are extra dimensional spaces not allowed? Elm Street location?
I ask the question.
Multiple pocket dimensions.
But Hallow isn't a pocket dimension, is it, Dan?
Hallow isn't, but the mansion is. But we were able to enter the mansion last time with bags without issue.
I don't think it's the mansion this time. I guess we
Ask
could,
it to elaborate.
we could just ask that, yeah, like, is it the same setup you had at the previous location? The big stone brick? Or whatever, concrete slab?
How does it differ? How does it differ from
Yeah.
the previous
Whatever
location?
the
How does it
address
differ
was.
from the location in the insert address? I don't remember the name.
So your character would know the location. So I'm just going to write it out here.
I probably wrote it somewhere in my notes.
So how does it differ from the location you were in? Because that's where he was.
Oh yeah.
He would say it is not a magnificent mansion.
Well, that's stupid.
Excuse me.
Dan, are there any other pocket dimension spells that you know exist?
I mean, there's demiplane.
But would that cause a reaction with the bag of holding?
DM.
Arcana check?
Yeah, I'd say Arcana.
Hey, 27.
27, goddamn.
That was a 19.
Access those memory banks.
Beep boop beep beep boop boop.
Speaking.
He just beeps and boops to his
Right down
robot
to the-
knife.
Yeah.
Every time he thinks hard, he just has to beep.
You just hear like the fucking dial-up boot noises.
When he has an idea, it's like a microwave going off.
Ping ping.
I'm actually checking that. I want to say it is dependent on the pocket dimension. Because Magnificent Mansion, you can.
We're asking the spell demiplane.
Oh, Demiplane, sorry.
Oh no. Phoebe. No. Phoebe likes the cursor and she has no time to play with the computers. She's very into it.
It would not. You would know that a demiplane is a small plane, not an not a extra dimensional space. So
Okay.
bag of holding would not be affected in a demiplane.
With a 27, would I know what would affect a bag of holding?
And I'm trying to look up all the spells because I do not know them all off the top of my head.
I didn't think there were that many.
All we want to know is the one that you're using.
Yeah.
Just look up that one.
Or just tell us, because the answer is clearly yes.
Let's see. I would say on a 27, you would know that it is not most of these spells that you would know that create such planes, like demi-planes or magnificent mansions or things like that. This seems to be more, I guess the term wouldn't necessarily be a spell.
Okay. It would be
Feature.
This would be more technology inclined.
Hmm.
like a large magic item, effectively.
Possibly, but you have not heard of such a thing that would create something.
Building of holding?
Does that mean that the item is creating the building, or that the building itself is a magic item?
I think the second one.
Well, the building itself only glowed at the bottom.
What color did it glow? What school of magic was it?
It would have glowed the color of evocation.
Evocation. Damage
Take it
magic?
that's not Hallow.
He told you it was Hallow. Hallow is evocation.
Oh, that
Hallow
sounds
is
like what I
evocation?
thought.
That's weird.
Did the
I
detect
figured it would've
magic
been
not
like-
pick up the magic item enchantment on the building?
The rest of the building was non-magical that you could see from the outside.
Presumably it could be underground, right?
Yeah, I mean, we're sitting here conjecturing. Not that it matters, because I think we already blew our chance. If they're going to retreat back to the main base.
They probably already have at this point.
Yeah, so I'm guessing, so what's our plan then?
I mean, honestly,
we've-
if they're... We could just go there and check and see.
Yeah, we
Maybe
could.
we still have some time. Who knows? Who knows how quickly they can evacuate?
You do still have one question left for what it's worth for Squid Boy.
How long would it take them to relocate?
How long would it take them to escape? Relocate to the main base of operations in an emergency.
Type that up. One hour.
Oh, it hasn't been an hour.
I mean, we did drive around looking for a hotel for a little while.
Can we make it back there in under an hour? Since we first were there, fucking around.
I'd say, yeah, it would have not taken you an hour to get a hotel.
Can I just point out it could be if they are evacuating and it's going to take them to like a whole different dimension and we're there and they teleport us with them, then we're going to have to deal with the dragon.
I doubt that they would take us with.
Well, they might, like, for example, if we got in all sneaky like and they didn't realize we were there and they're like, get everybody in the building with us, and then boom, we're there with them.
And
That's
then
true. Because if it's not a magnificent mansion, they can't jettison us like they did last time.
what are the rules of Hallow? No, I'm not asking the Mind Flayer. Oh wait, the Mind Flayer's out of questions.
Oh yeah, throw him back in the bag.
Yeah.
And Hallow blocks extra dimensional travel in and out. It can block specific creature types. It can prevent undead from being revived. It's got a couple of other things you can choose to do with it. But I think the big ones are teleportation and creature banishment.
While we're having this conversation, we should probably get back in the car.
Yeah, probably.
Did you want to alarm the room, or does it even matter at this point?
We're rushing. It doesn't fucking matter.
I'll leave my bags of holding.
Is there a safe in the room?
There is in the closet.
All right. Bags
Alright,
go in
we'll
safe.
Toss some bags in the safe.
Inside of each other. It'll be fine.
No!
More efficient.
Oh, no, that was the sound.
As we float in the astral
You
plane.
just go back home.
Sure.
Ugh.
Quick, fast.
Dagrim's got a fast travel home
Mhm.
button. If he needs it.
I mean, I don't know. Doesn't it take you to a random spot in the astral
You'll
plane?
figure it out.
You're from there.
Just tell Merkel.
That doesn't mean I know
just
every
call
place.
Merkel and be like, "Hey, Dad, come pick me up."
I mean, maybe. I don't know if
I'm
he's that
scared.
nice.
Come pick me up.
Incidentally, this whole them teleporting away problem is not a problem if we just kill all of them.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's very true. I am a big fan of the kill them all option.
All right,
Let's go.
Let's do it.
So you head down, drive down, having secured your goods away in a hotel, and it takes you like 10 minutes to get there, not too long. And you all decide to head on in. You open up the white picket fence, walk up the cement stairway.
I'll give Rez advantage on her next initiative.
Ooh.
Also, I would like to, I guess while we're driving, use my dragon soul whatever belt to regain some key points.
Okay.
Since we didn't have time for a short rest.
I'll cast Gift of Alacrity on myself.
What is Gift of Alacrity?
A D8 on initiative.
Ooh.
For the next 8 hours.
You're gonna roll some
And
high
I'll
fucking
give-
initiative.
I'll
That
give
is-
Rosie
that is the
Dark
point.
Vision.
I think she's got goggles.
I'll give Dan Dark Vision.
I definitely have goggles.
I'll give
I'll take it.
Rez Dark Vision. I would like she'd have dragon, maybe
Does
one
that
eye.
negate
Dark
my
Vision.
advantage on initiative?
Nope.
Cool.
Non-concentration.
Are we just fucking running in?
Could you pass me my dice tower, Charlie?
No,
Are we just
That's hostile.
breaking into this place?
I want that blanket.
I mean, that seems like the only way to go about it at this point.
Alright.
Kind of have to move fast.
We pile out of the car and run
Bum
past
rush it.
the adorable white picket fence.
It is really well maintained.
I'll go to one of the front windows and break it. Another good place to start.
Oh, I was gonna do one thing on Rez actually.
Oh, more things.
More things. Intellect Fortress.
Oh, good idea.
And I'll dispel magic.
Oh.
Damn it! Why? Oh no, this is gonna take concentration. Ah well. Well, that's my concentration.
Well, that's why
Alright.
you just use fireball, right?
Something like that.
Fireball.
Alright, I'll go up to that window of the, like, woman that was brushing her hair or whatever. I'll break it. Just
Alright,
to see if that was, like, an illusion or something.
Is
You,
she still there?
Still
You
brushing
punch. You just run up and punch the glass, just breaking it into smithereens. And yeah, you see the woman who is still getting dressed as she has been for the past like 30 minutes or so. She does not react.
Cool. Hopping in.
You hop in, and she's still just sitting in her chair, brushing her hair.
I touch her. Head.
Your hand slides through.
I was gonna say, like,
Thank you for adding that.
all right, Plette.
Just waving my hand to the head. It's like, yeah, okay, got it.
Alright, is there a door out of here? A real door?
There is. I would say, Dan, for what it's worth, when you put your hand through, you can see a small circular object sitting on the chair that is glowing in light.
Smash it. Not
I'll pocket it.
completely.
You pick it up, and as you pick it up, the whole image of this lady shifts with it.
Oh, like it's tethered. Interesting.
You're the pocket woman.
Gotta catch them all.
If I rotate the ball, does she rotate with it?
The whole
Yes.
room presumably does.
Oh,
It's
the
like
room's
a
real.
really buggy fucking 3D model.
Yeah, exactly. Like you can get it to phase right through the floor.
Now the question is she ragdolling?
No.
She's like flopping around the room.
Gmod ragdoll
Still
physics
trying to brush your hair.
sounds.
He's just on a constantly looping animation.
Alright, where's the real door?
So yeah, you head to the real door, which the door is still the same. Looks the exact same.
Oh,
For what it's worth, the only illusion was the woman.
Oh, okay, it's not the whole room, got it.
Yes.
Alright,
Just for clarification. But yes, you open up the door,
yep, going through. Also,
and
do I hear anything before I open? I'll quick press my ear to the door.
you know, as you press your ear to the door, you do not hear anything.
Okay, going through.
And as you go through, you step into the hallway, and to your left you have the entrance door, and to the right you have all these doors.
You said there's like 20 of them?
Roughly about 10 on each side.
To 20?
I'll go to whatever the closest one is and try the handle.
I would say as you walk to the door, you don't hear your footsteps. It's
Alright.
suspiciously quiet.
Can I talk?
You feel your mouth moves, but no sound comes.
I will. Rez will try to warn the others and then quickly realize that. Yeah. Well, I'll still try
Can
to
we-
handle.
Can we still hear ourselves in the room with the woman? Or where
Dan,
the
you
woman
can-
was?
You can hear everything that is in that room and outside.
Oh. Wait, not in the hall, though.
Nope.
Correct.
Just like... Okay. So the hallway is
hallow
silenced.
Is that a hallow thing?
It could be.
Hallow does a lot.
So Rez, you open up the door, and near as you can tell, it just looks like another little apartment. You don't really see anybody in there right away.
Glowing illusion ball or anything.
You do not see any people or any like light sources, you know, that would indicate like a illusion or anything like that.
All right, I will
Oh, can I do something?
go for it.
I'm going to try to cast a spell magic on the hallway.
That's it.
Okay.
Is it a third level spell or lower?
No.
Okay. I grab my dice. Oh, that's not my dice. Where the hell is my Oh, it's under here. I need to clean my desk. Alright, so the DC is the spell 10 plus the spell's level.
Okay.
Use my wisdom modifier. Let me get all this shit out of here. I'm going to use my inspiration.
That's what it's for.
Nope.
18, so I can dispel a level 8 spell.
All right. And yeah, as you entwine the magic and try and pull and twist it, dispelling it, you latch hold onto the spell, and you can sense you have successfully dispelled some kind of spell.
What the hell did I just spell?
Can I talk in the hallway yet, or is it still silent? I guess I
should ask.
know he cast that technically.
Yeah, so I would ask, Rez, did you leave the door open to the room that you went into?
Well, I'm just opening doors to look.
Okay.
But I guess
So-
presumably I would have not closed it if there was nothing in there.
Okay. Nope, that's fine. So I would say, yeah, as you are kind of in the hallway, just kind of peeking through the door, you suddenly see or hear sound coming back to you.
Oh, coming back to me. Got it.
Yes. You'd suddenly start to hear things again.
Okay.
Well, it wasn't the silence I dispelled, because silence is second level.
I mean, that's lower than 8. Oh, I see. You wouldn't have had to roll.
Yeah, I would automatically dispel silence.
Okay, so I'm gonna presume that most of these doors just house illusions. Just at a cursory glance, like this hallway, you know, it is. What am I trying to say? Is there any other ways out of it besides one of these 10 doors?
Out of this apartment?
Yeah, like a stairwell up or down, an elevator, a dumbwaiter, or anything really.
I would say this first floor, you do not see a stairwell or anything like that. It's just a hallway with a bunch of doors and then a main entrance.
Well, let's check the doors.
Keep checking doors.
Is there?
Go.
Alright.
We open every door until something happens.
Well, while people are checking doors, I mean, I'll join too, but I want to do like. Actually, I should get Dan to do this. Dan, could you investigate to see if there's any like tiles that can lift up on the floor or anything away down?
Sure, yeah. I'll have Cal help me.
And I'll be opening doors with Dagrim and the rest. Well, he does that.
Ooh,
Say-
fuck yeah.
You get
26.
26.
Yup.
So
Smart.
looking around and kind of pacing up and down the hallway before the rest of you start looking through the doors, you would see out of notice, you don't really see like any hidden tiles or any secret buttons or like, oh, I could turn this candlelight this way and it activates a lever or anything like that. But you do see familiar signs of wear on 3 different doors compared to the others. The others look fairly new, while these ones have more signs of wear, looks like from someone using it more frequently.
Okay, so they look out of whack. I'll point that out.
Alright, we'll go
All
and
right.
get those doors.
We'll each open one at the same time.
3, 2, 1.
Whoa.
Alright. Dagrim,
Yeah.
give me a acrobatics or athletics.
Is it a trap?
It's something that may grab you.
Okay, cool. 22.
22? Okay. As soon as you fling open the door, you narrowly dodge out of the way and push aside a giant tentacle as it reaches out and smacks into the other side of the hallway, trying to grab you, but you're able to get behind the door just in time and close it shut.
Oh god.
And Rez, you open the door, and it's a little confusing comparatively to the giant tentacle that just slammed its way through. The door you open leads to a grass field.
I will.
Are there people in the field?
Is it real? I'll toss something into it, I guess. Like a fucking, I don't know, a knick-knack. I'm sure I've got a fucking
Bag of holding.
pebble in my shoe.
Okay, you toss something in, and you see it land on the grass.
Okay, that's good to know for later. Is there sound coming from? Like, do I see fucking birds chirp or hear birds
You
chirping?
hear,
or-
let's say, you see the sun shining, a familiar waft of fresh air and grass and trees, and you do hear birds chirping, singing, but you don't see anybody immediately.
Does it look like the wilds?
No, the wilds are much more heavily forested.
It was like a field.
Yes.
Okay. What happened to the third door?
Who opened the
Oh.
third door?
That was
AAA?
Dan, I thought.
No,
Or was it
Dan
AAA?
was.
Dan was
Well,
investigating.
AAA hasn't said anything.
About what?
We're opening doors, and me and Rez each open one. Did you want? There's a third one. Did you want to be the one to open the third one?
Sure.
All right, AAA's doing it.
AAA, you fling the door open, and it's a stairwell.
Oh, of course, he gets the stairwell.
Natural luck.
Oh, these doors are great, don't you think, Dagrim?
I don't like tentacles.
as he's dripping in tentacle slime that's splattered on him.
Hey, what the hell
Gross.
was that?
I don't even know. Let's keep going. Why was that door worn? Who's using that room?
Well, someone's got to feed it.
Should we release the tentacle monster into the idyllic field? Just introduce a new predator into that environment.
I guess I'll lead the way down the stairs, or should Rez?
I'll do it.
There are, I should say, the stairwell has stairs leading up and leading down.
Let's go down.
I'll go first. I can see in the dark.
You have 300 feet of dark vision.
Which works for all 10 foot of staircase I can see.
Exactly.
So, yeah, heading down, you trot down the stairwell and you end up in another hallway, just as well lit as the other one was before. Just kind of a kind of amber glow from the lights down this hallway.
More doors or more stairwell?
More doors.
Can we hear ourselves?
Yes,
Okay.
How many doors?
10 on each side.
Is there a faster way to do this?
Can I identify sketchy doors?
You sure can.
Or detect
on.
magic, perhaps? Or-
Come on, Cal. Alright, this is less good. 21.
It's still above a 20. I'd still say that's pretty good. So yeah, it takes you a little bit longer, but you are able to identify 4 doors that are more worn down than others.
Point them out to the party.
I'll open one of them.
Alright, same time. 3, 2.
Careful.
Guns
Ready to
out.
roll.
Yeah. Same time. 3, 2, 1.
I'm ready.
Blowowie.
Right. So who's all opening doors?
Rez, Rosie. Oh, literally everybody but Dan.
Sure.
Dan's just
All
stand
right.
back to watch the horrors unfold.
This time it's 4 tentacle monsters.
If the need should arise, I'll do some spell stuff, but we'll see what happens.
Okay, so I would say, let's see. So, Rez, I will need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
I'm not good at that one.
I don't believe you.
I don't either.
I actually don't remember what my con save is.
Do monks have concept?
Oh, right, I'm okay at that one. That's +3. I'm not proficient in it is the problem.
Hmm.
For now.
Damn it. I'll use my inspiration. I don't feel like failing this. Although I might still. Let's see. Boy, that's a 10 total.
Not what I was looking for. So as you fling open this door, you just kind of see this black void and this wave of greenish gas instantly blows out and floods right into your face, and you are going to take... You're going to take 28 poison.
Cloud kill.
I closed that door. That's not it.
You did 28 damage?
Yes.
Yeah.
You're just hacking and coughing, I imagine.
Yep.
Getting a full
I'll
mouth.
toss her a cigar.
Thanks, that'll clear up my lungs.
Here, light up. You'll
That's
feel
what you
better.
need.
What kind of cigar?
Healing cigar.
But just the normal?
That's all I've got.
Oh. Okay.
Okay,
All
so...
Who's next on the chopping block?
I'm
I would
ready.
say, Rosie, as you open the door, it's a bit odd. You see a apartment room, but you can clearly see light shining through it when you guys are approximately 10 feet under. You can see light shining through one of the glass windows.
Wait, what?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So we're underground and there's sunlight in the window.
Oh.
What
Did
type
we
of
notice
room
any
is it?
sunken windows?
You did not.
Probably an illusion then.
Yep.
What type of what's like in the room? Is there anything in the room?
So you look in the apartment, just kind of peeking your head in. From what you can see, you are in the main living area. It looks like some things are fairly recent here. You can see that there is some food on a plate on the coffee table in the living room. And you can see some steam coming from the kitchen that's kind of wisping and wafting past the wall. You would imagine that the stovetop is right behind the wall. But as you kind of get your bearings, you realize, wait a minute, front door to that or to this room is over here. Looks like you're in the where the closet would be in most apartments.
Yeah.
And looking out, you would see that you are higher up in elevation.
Some fucking chainsaw man
These
shit.
must be like escape routes then?
It's almost what it seems like.
Also, real talk, I really hope that AAA gets the stairs again. It's gonna be great.
I guess we'll find out.
Let's see. So
I feel like we're gonna get lost in this bitch.
Well, we know the way out.
We use our
now.
lethal company
Thank you.
skills
Yeah.
Grab the core and get out. So yeah, AAA, you open the door, and let's see. What is, or actually, hang on, let me make a roll here.
What roll?
Does a 14 hit you?
No, but just barely.
You open the door, and as soon as you do, you just narrowly dodge as you hear the sound of a gunshot, and you just narrowly dodged a bullet, quite literally.
And then fireball.
And yeah, I would say the one shooting at it was being wielded by a large orc man who is now running towards the door.
I would like to cast a spell.
Okay, I would say at this point, let's roll on some initiative here.
Nat 20.
14 for Rez.
It's not my best.
What did you say, Rosie?
I got a 23.
23.
Uh, 16 plus 6, so 22.
Okay, well, I was putting my nat 20 to shame. I got 19 technically.
You got a -1 on initiative?
Yeah,
Yes,
I
one
have
dex.
eight. I have 8 decks.
Oof.
I'm a big janky dude.
I mean,
I have a
not wrong.
+1 to dex, but I took alert
AAA,
and
what's your
warning.
initiative?
And a gift of alacrity.
8.
8? Okay.
Everyone's reacting faster than the person that's almost gotten shot.
I would say, since you were the one who started out combat, we'll start with you, AAA, since then it'll just start the initiative at the top then.
Okay.
So you and the surprise gunman will basically get a turn to yourselves before the initiative starts.
Hey, he already took his turn. He shot.
Yeah, and
he
his
did.
turn's done.
Yeah.
That was his reaction.
All right then.
Sorry, I'm pulling up a spell description really quick. Just to
That's
make
okay.
sure. Why is my internet piece so slow?
Good question. At least you're not robot-y.
It's true.
Just try one
damn.
freaking page and it won't load.
What's the spell?
Vicious Mockery. I'm trying to remember if it's something I can use or if it's a reaction.
No, it's a spell. It's an action.
Okay, it finally loaded. So I'm going to use Vicious Mockery.
Mm-hmm.
So he has
I'm
to
just
make
gonna
a
be like, you can't even shoot. I'm just gonna be like, you can't even shoot straight, you stupid fat orc. And then I'm gonna do like a little middle finger underneath my eye socket. It must succeed on a Wisdom saving throw or take 1d4 psychic damage. But I'm above 5th level, so it'll take 2d4.
I didn't know AAA was a bard.
Right.
I'm trying to find my save DC in case I.
Bottom of the first page.
Yeah, it's more about whether or not it'll load fast enough. So my spell save DC is a 18.
Okay. It this orc man does not beat that. Give me full damage, yo.
2d4.
Oh, he's gonna get killed.
That was 4 damage.
Nice.
Whoa.
Slightly below average. And then I believe he gets a disadvantage or minus on his next attack or
So,
something.
as this man is barreling towards you, AAA, after he shot at you, you hurl this barrage of insults to him, and he immediately just keels over mid-stride and just slides out into the hallway, dead.
Damn.
Love that. I take his gun.
I'm going to make sure never to get AAA to say anything to me like that.
Stay on AAA's good side.
And yeah, now that I think we'll hold on to the initiative for right now, for the moment, because we still have some doors to open. I think it was Dagrim's.
Yeah. It should be a stairway, right?
No, that sounds like there's more comms.
So I would say, for reference, AAA, you would notice now that the man is not barreling at you, you would notice that the room in there is another apartment complex room. And then, with that said, Dagrim, as you flung open the door, you see a stairway, but it is leading up.
Hey, you called it.
Oh. Well,
This is normal.
this is backroom shit. Well, let's head up.
We run up.
Okay.
I'll
You,
open the door.
you head up the stairs, open the door, in another series of...
Are we back at the
Always.
original doors that we opened?
You are not.
Oh god, we're gonna get so lost up in this place.
How much time has passed?
Like, it hasn't taken you too long. I'd say like 15 minutes to do all this.
Well, look for wear marks on doors.
Yeah.
Okay, 26.
I got a 17.
26, 17. Okay. I'd say, yeah, you guys both find it pretty easy. Dan's got keen eyes for this now. You're able to pretty easily find it. There are only 2 doors with more wear marks on them.
Okay, I'm gonna mage hand one of them open from the other side of the room.
Why didn't we do that originally?
My line
As
is-
Rez is still hacking. Good idea.
Have you not smoked that cigar yet?
I smoked it.
So, you mage hand over and open up the door. Nothing comes out.
That's the problem with this strategy.
I have Cal take a peek inside. What do I see?
You see endless dark.
Lovely.
Do the other one.
Okay.
Rez, are you still
And-
pretty bad off, by the way?
I am. Yes. I lost like almost half my hit points.
I'll use my healing hands real quick. You'll regain a set number of hit points.
Oh, you have healing hands? Oh, as an
Yeah,
ASMR.
ASMR.
That's right.
8. You gain 8.
That is better than where I was.
Okay. So, as you open up that door, I would say the rest of you, Dan, you wouldn't really notice this, are met with a foul, wet rotten meat smell as you fling open the door.
What was it?
And I would say peeking open with Cal if you choose to do so.
Cal will peek.
Okay. Cal peeking in, you see... I'd say... You may know of this, Dan, so I'd say give me a history.
Oh, I think I know
I'll
what
use
this is.
one of my goofy little charges on my ring, right?
Mm-hmm.
Advantage on an intelligence check.
Okay.
Much better. Okay, 25.
25?
Yep.
You would know this. Looking inside, you've never seen one in person, but you've read about these. This looks like the inside of a Nautilus.
Guys, I think we found something.
Oh. Why does it smell awful?
I don't know. Does it smell bad?
Yeah,
Yeah.
You lean in and,
Right.
and sniff. Oh, all right. I don't have a nose.
Yeah, I can't smell shit. What does it smell like?
It smells like shit.
Fucking terrible.
Well,
I mean, I'll poke my head in that room and see if there's any, mind flayers playing about.
Playing cards.
Are they flaying anything?
are you flying, son?
Also, is there the ambient, ship noises? Do I see any windows? I don't know. I just want to see if there's any activity going on.
Is there any natural light?
300 feet of dark vision.
Okay, so dark vision you'd be able to see fine. There are small motes of light interspersed throughout this room. I would say you would see that this seems to be more like a storage room. There's nothing in here right now, aside from a lot of jars with some brains in there for one.
Gross. Do I hear anything? Does it sound like the ship is running? Do I hear squelching?
I would say yes, you do hear squelching and twitching, and you look down and just the floor and the walls all seem to be moving in kind of this rhythmic motion.
Okay.
It's like the thing is alive.
Gross.
The only other door was darkness?
Correct.
Is it magical darkness or see-throughable darkness?
Magic darkness.
Mm-hmm.
Can Triple A see through it?
Does he have
Does
that
he have
ability?
I don't know. I just know he's a warlock.
Warlocks can get a pact that does that, right?
Yeah. Devil's shite.
I will say, to answer your other question, Rez, you do not really see any signs of light or sunlight piercing through.
Okay. AAA, do you have Devil's Sight?
AAA?
I'll check his sheet.
Oh, he said
What do you
something.
need?
Do you have
Do you
Devil's
have-
Sight?
Devil sight.
A devil sight?
Yes.
Yeah,
It's a
it's a
warlock
warlock
ability.
pact.
I guess he doesn't.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Okay. Oh yeah, you have the pack that lets you change your disguise
Yeah,
Yeah, I
yourself.
have the agonizing blast and mask of many faces.
Okay.
Hmm. Well, who wants to step into the darkness?
I have a light spell,
That does not dispel magical darkness.
Oh, wait. No, we have a drift club.
Oh.
Ooh, yep. Oh, we do? Who has a drift club?
I do.
Probably wrote. Oh, all right. Yeah, I remember a while back getting one.
So I can cast daylight with it.
Do it.
Okay.
So I will. I got a 60-foot radius sphere of light emanating out from the globe.
Ooh.
So you flip on a really light or really strong light switch, and you get a globe going on.
Mhm. And if any of the spell's area overlaps with an area of darkness created by a spell third level or lower, the spell that created the darkness is dispelled.
Okay. I would say you would see the following.
It's another apartment room.
No. Let's see.
The Mind Flayer's break room. They're just in there
Yes.
eating brain donuts and drinking brain coffee.
Like, who put fish in the microwave?
It smells delicious in here.
Fish brain.
You
Oh,
would
interesting.
see a kind of a strange empty room with magical runes and symbols carved on the floor, and as the light pierces in, you see 6 glowing eyes meeting you.
Just in the room?
Yes,
They're not attached to anything?
they are creatures.
Can we see them?
They look friendly.
We have dark vision.
As the light hits,
We have daylight active. We should be able to see them.
So I'm describing as the light hits, as you kind of push it forward to kind of get a good look at them as they've kind of huddled in the back corner away from the light. As soon as the light hits them, they vanish into smoke.
Nothing else in here?
Nothing else in here
Well, one place
other
left to
than
go.
the incantations on the floor.
I pocket the light.
You just got a glowing light in your pocket.
Oh no, my initiative roll is wasted, I just realized.
Oh, right. Wait, hold on.
So the only way forward is through the non-void then.
Presumably. I
At
mean,
least on this floor.
I'll go...
Peter, I'll give you advantage on your next initiative roll.
Oh, thank you.
I can use that feature as many times as I'd like, it looks like.
Alright, I'm gonna step into the Nautiloid storage room and take a look around with my perception.
Okay.
Looking for
So-
exits or activity.
You enter in, and the floor squishes beneath your feet. It is very unsettling,
Gross.
I imagine.
I'll plug my... Yeah, I'll get like a fucking... Whatever you call those, a clothes plug hanger. Whatever you call them. Pin.
Clothespin?
Clothespin. There it is.
Pinch your nose.
Yes.
Pinching your nose does help. And yeah, as kind of walking around, I would say, yeah, you don't really see anything out of the ordinary, aside from all the brains and jars and
Aside from
Various-
everything.
barrels. Nothing of note immediately. You do see a dagger is on a strange metal table, but there are no papers next to it or anything like that. Aside from that, with your passive perception and the passive lighting in this room, you would see there is kind of this odd-looking sphincter-like part on the wall.
Touch.
I found the sphincter.
Right open.
How far away is it?
From the door that you entered, it would be about 45 feet. If you're in the middle, of the room, since you were investigating, it's about 15 feet away.
Okay. Is there a hole in the middle of the sphincter I can peek through? Does it?
Can you
or does
spread it a little
close- Does it close airtight? Or is there
Give it a little tickle.
or is it a little loose?
This inside one does have a small little hole that you can peek through.
Okay, I will peek.
Peek in the ass.
And I would say as you peek through, kind of going off your passive perception again.
Wait, can't I just roll to perceive something?
I mean, yeah, I'm just saying it's something that you would already see with your passive.
Oh, okay.
So, if you want to look for something specific or anything like that, then yeah, you're welcome.
Oh, I guess I don't know. I'm just looking for looking and listening for any activity outside of squelching.
But
And I would
for
say,
anything.
and yeah, I would say, with your passive perception, you would be able to see this. You see 4 mind flayers are conversing back and forth. You can't hear them, but you see their tentacles are moving in kind of a rhythmic motion back and forth as it looks like they're conversing to each other. Right?
Okay. I don't speak mind flayer.
And you would see a best way to describe it is a brain on legs wandering
God.
around them.
Oh dear God.
They're squishy. We can kill it.
I'm not getting close to that thing.
Is the sphincter wide enough to cast a fireball through?
I'm gonna have to put your fist through.
Oh my god.
Dan cracks
I'll
his
cast
knuckles.
grease. I'll cast grease on his hands.
We
Cast
found a way
grease
to-
in the.
We found a way
Cast
to get
grease in
fisting
the
into
sphincter.
2
No,
of
I
David's
don't- I don't-
campaigns.
Cast grease on the sphincter.
Sorry, what did you say, Rez?
I said we found a way to get fisting into 2 of David's campaigns.
God damn it!
so-
Fucking jelly fisting and now sphincter fisting with grease.
I don't actually have grease. I do not have that. spell.
Good.
I do.
I will
Damn
go
it.
back
Oh.
and actually report that I see 4 mind flayers and a brain on legs. Talking?
4 mind flayers?
That was what the DM told me.
Oh, I thought you said 2. Shit. Okay.
Who the hell is the DM?
My eyes.
Okay.
You might be able to fit your hand through the gap.
Yeah. Don't know if that's going to be enough to drop them all at once, though.
Good start.
Rez is the DM. It stands for Dragon Miss.
The dragon maid.
I didn't go maid. I said Miss.
The
Dragon maiden.
Dragon mama.
Oh,
Why don't we just say maiden?
there we go.
Dragon mommy and devil daddy.
Dragon mommy and devil
God damn
daddy.
it.
New
What have
shit.
I brought in?
Okay. Do we want to start this off with a fireball then? Is that the play?
There are worse ways to start a fight.
All right. Dan will go to the sphincter and he will attempt to pry it open and shoot a fireball through it.
Is there, just to check beforehand, is there a control panel made of flesh next to it that presumably would open the door? Sphincter?
Give me a perception.
Okay. That is a 19 total.
19. I would say it is fairly sunk into the wall, so you didn't exactly notice it before, but there is a series of kind of harder looking discolored flesh pieces on this wall that are in a specific pattern.
Okay. Does it have any, elevator style door open button symbols on it?
Give me an Arcana.
Oh boy. That's a 10 total.
I mean, you think one of those veins in it looks kind of like a 3, but you don't really know.
Alright. I think when Dan starts to cast, Rez is just gonna slam her fist on the flesh buttons and hope one of them activates the door.
Okay.
If we're lucky, it might open and then close right back up.
And I guess I'll be behind them. But not in a cone.
Not in
Near
cone
on the
range.
side. Not in cone range.
Oh, I'm gonna have my fucking boots on. I'm ready to fucking move.
I'm gonna be next to the sphincter, just leaning up against that flesh.
I will also be. I'll be on the button side, opposite
Oh,
of
I hate
him.
this so much.
You play Baldur's Gate, it's fine.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's literally the tutorial area.
Baldur's Gate didn't
Yeah.
smell this bad.
It didn't have smell-o-vision.
Yep.
Okay, so I would say we'll probably start with initiative then with Dan casting this. I think that's fair.
I would agree.
I got an 8.
Would they not be surprised by the sudden appearance of a fireball?
I would say they would be surprised, yes. So
Would they
there
take an
would be a
alert?
surprise round.
They might have taken the alert feat. Also, if they say anything in Undercommon, I would understand it.
I rolled 2 17s, so that's
I
gonna
know
be 29.
Okay. I got a 13 for Rez.
Okay. 13 for Rez.
Peter, remember you have advantage.
That was with advantage.
All right, you
I
got
may
low
have to
dex.
set my metal dice aside for a couple sessions.
Dice jail.
You said, Dan, you said yours was 17?
No, I got a 29.
20? God damn.
Is there
6
alert?
plus 6 from my initiative, and then another 6 from a D8 for Gift of Alacrity.
God damn.
Oh, are we doing initiative again?
Initiative, yes.
Oh, sorry.
Also, AAA, give me some initiative.
Okay, one sec.
Dan, what gives
I
you
got
a
a
plus 6 to
19.
initiative?
I
Alert.
took alert.
Oh, it just gives you a flat plus 6?
It gives me a flat plus 5, and I have a plus 1 from Dex.
Oh, okay.
Non-natural 20.
Okay. Okay. So that would start us off then with Dan doing the El Fireball.
Fireballo.
Does the door open when I slam the flesh panel?
So when you slam the flesh panel, the sphincter twitches and spasms about halfway open, and you hear the beast all around you groan. The floor shudders underneath you.
He said groan,
You hear
not
him.
moan.
Oh!
The Nautilus goes, oh.
But yeah, it just kind of spasms halfway open and then shuts.
Well, as long as the fireball made it through.
I would say, yeah, Dan, your fireball is going to go through, and I imagine you're targeting the mind flayers.
I am targeting as many creatures as I can.
Okay, I would say the brain on legs would be out of range near the mind flayers.
The intellect devourer.
Could I not?
You guys don't know it.
Could I not position the ball centered on a point that would span a 40-foot distance between the furthest mind flayer and the intellect devourer, or is he literally too far away?
The room is big and it is too far away.
All right. What direction is he from the flares?
So the flares, he is facing from you to the flares. You know what? I'll just open up tabletop or Tailspire to do a quick
Alright.
little area. How about that?
Alright.
He built it.
No, I did not build it.
Damn it, David.
I didn't think you guys would get this far tonight.
Do you think we would give up and go home?
I figured you guys would get lost a little bit further.
Ah,
We're not following or falling for your tricks.
I mean, I still have it planned, I just don't have a map.
Where is... Oh, there's Tailspire. I will need an invite, and I will then need to be summoned, as is tradition.
Is this a good place to take a...
Yeah, that actually might be a good spot to take a break, because this is probably going to be a fairly, possibly lengthy combat. So let's take a quick 10-minute break,
in.
around 10:33 or so.
Alright, switching to break. We're back.
We back.
Yeah,
Time to
that
kill
little
some-
fucker's way off, isn't he?
Yeah, he's visible in the room, but he's far away.
Where's the sphincter?
Look, I don't have a sphincter model, all right?
Oh, are they playing D&D on this board?
4, 5, 6.
Yeah, man. You're interrupting their campaign.
Shit,
Okay,
sorry,
David,
guys.
I don't want to be a dick, but just humor me. Is it really not a 40-foot distance between the furthest mind flayer and that creature? How far apart are they from each other?
So like this would technically be the closest.
I'm asking about the furthest one.
Oh, like this one?
No, the one
Furthest.
furthest from him.
That
Yeah,
one.
him.
Okay.
Okay, 13 tiles. Got it.
Yeah.
Oh, those are 10-foot blocks.
Yes.
Yep.
Got it. Okay.
David loves his 10-foot blocks.
Look, I like big things, all right?
That's what she said.
See, there
Okay.
you go. It works. Okay. Are we all ready to start the El Surprise round?
Let's do it.
Yes.
So, Dan, start us off with El Fireball.
Yes.
So,
I
centered
fireball the center of them.
so that's
It would be 4-tile radius. Or no.
4-tile radius, so 8-tile diameter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nope,
That's-
you got it.
that's
It's
two
four.
ways.
right. Diameter. There we go. So, yeah,
4-tile radius. Yep.
that would capture them all, yes.
Fireball.
And their D&D game.
Are you changing the element type or just having it be straight up Fireball?
They're squiddy boys, right?
They are Squiddy Boys.
I changed it to psychic type because I want to give them a taste of their own medicine.
Can you do like a deep
Um,
fry ball?
A deep fry ball?
Yeah. Fire grease.
I could do.
Thunder. Can
I
you do
could
force?
thunder. I don't think I have a 3rd level force spell. Or wait, no. Maybe Glyph of Warding lifts me?
What spell do you need?
I'm just trying to see if I have a 3rd level spell that does force damage that I know. Let me see.
You do. It's called Magic Missile.
That's 1st level.
Not if you cast it at 3rd.
That's not how that works, unfortunately. I appreciate where your head's at, but it does not let me fuck with my damage type scribe-wise the way we're hoping.
Okay, just
Um,
straight up fire.
If I can find a force spell, it'll be force. If not, I'll just go fire. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Actually, no. I'm gonna stick to the bludgeoning, the concussive
Okay.
blast. So
Magical.
grenade.
bludgeoning.
a grenade goes off in their midst, liquefying their insides.
You just fucked a grenade in there.
Fire in the hole.
Get fucked.
All right. So, let's see. This is because they have to make a dex saving throw, if I recall correctly.
It is Dex, yes. Oh, there are no 3rd level spells that use force damage.
Interesting.
Oh,
All right. So that is a 11 for the first one. So I imagine that's a fail.
That is definitely a failure.
That is a 17 for the second one.
Failure.
There's a nat 20 plus 1 for the third.
Silver barbs.
Is that a leveled spell?
It's a reaction.
yeah, you
Mm.
can do that. Although, is it 60 or 30? I don't know if it matters.
Silvery barbs, I believe, is 60. It is 60.
Let's see what he said. That is a 18.
That meets it.
Okay.
So I will give Rez advantage.
Okay. And then the next one got a 16.
Failure.
Okay, so that is 3 failures and 1 success.
Great.
Wait, I thought one of them got an 18.
Yeah, that succeeded.
That's a success.
Beats it, beats it.
Oh, what was the nat 20?
It got silver
That
down.
was the reroll.
Oh,
Yeah.
gotcha. Sorry, I'm behind.
So let's see. 12 plus 15 is 27.
Yep.
34 total.
34 total. Okay. That's some good damage. Good damage.
I will take it.
And then half, so that'd be 17. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Then that will start the round, or the surprise round. I will say the sphincter did spasm open when Rez punched it, but it would quickly close, I would say. Because it only spazzed about halfway open.
Can I try to reopen it with the remainder of my turn?
Give it a little tickle.
I'd say give me an Arcana on the buttons that Rez just smashed.
Okay. That is a 19.
Means it beats it for what I was looking for.
Hey. Sweet.
So you would see that while there are no immediate buttons that tell you like, okay, this is, clearly marked open door, you do get kind of an odd sense in your head, like this specific spot on it is almost trying to form a link with you, and as you kind of study it, you push it and the door opens.
All right. I definitely step out of the way at the door just while I do this, and I just let him know. Let him have it.
So you just doot, doot, doot.
Yep.
Okay. So that will bring us to AAA. Got some squiddy boys who need some frying.
Pew, 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 pew.
Also known as Clark.
Yes.
Dang it,
Clark.
didn't summon him.
Clark.
Matt.
Yeah,
There we go.
We're in combat, and it's your turn.
Summoned, we're in combat.
Do I need
Got
to
some
reroll initiative?
What?
Need to reroll initiative?
Yes. You are next in line on the initiative.
Okay, so we already have initiative then. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, we rolled before the break.
I do have a stream open if you want to see where you are at. It is currently a surprise round.
Sorry, I'm waiting on the stream to load.
Okay.
Which one am I?
You're this guy.
Gotcha. Okay. I think I'm just gonna pop over so I can get a sight line through the door and Eldritch Blast the guy closest to me.
Say you went up this way. Yeah, you'd be able to see. Yeah, you'd be able to see him if you went that way. Okay, so yeah, you'd be able to get not quite right in front of the door, but you would be able to see some from this angle. You can see 2 of them are currently writhing under the bludgeoning force that the fireball just created.
Even more damage. Eldritch Blast their asses.
All right. Give me a roll to hit.
Sorry, my screens are taking forever to load here.
Okay.
Good evening. Ticking of the clock was the most important thing in his life. Yes.
So that'd be a 23 to hit.
23 will hit.
Okay, and then it's 1d10 plus 5. Oh, wait, no, isn't Eldritch Blast more now?
It's
2d10.
Is it 2 blasts? So you have to roll separately for?
Oh, you're right. Yeah, it's 2 blasts.
Yeah. So you have to
So-
roll again to hit.
First hit is 13 damage. Second roll is a 26 to hit.
That'll hit.
And that's also 13 damage. I literally rolled the same.
All right.
Nice.
Very nice. This thing doubles over from the double blast it just received, already still trying to get over the blast that just tried to liquefy most of it. Alright, so that, unless you have anything else, that will be your turn.
I'm gonna duck back behind the door.
You would not have any movement left,
Oh, I used all my movement? Jesus.
just to get here, yeah. It's
But you have-
it's a big area.
Never mind then.
So that will bring us to Rosie.
I shoot with gun.
Pew,
Oh,
pew,
I
pew.
move and
Yeah,
go.
so- 5, 10, 15. You'll be able to see here. Need some pew pews.
Okay. I'll also be using sharpshooter.
I figured. I just assumed.
Okay. I just wanted to clarify.
Yeah.
That is 14 plus 8, so 22.
That'll hit.
Cool. And then should I just... Wait, what is it? 2d8. There's 19. 3, 8 plus 6. 24 damage.
44?
24.
Oh, 24. I was like, how the hell?
Oh.
Alright. So on a 24, you take aim and just in one solid shot, you just blow this thing's brains out, and it falls over.
Fuck yeah.
One down.
And why are mind flayers so crap or so powerful? They're so easy to kill.
Well, when you go drop on them, sure.
Oh, wait, sorry. I don't know why I rolled. First roll was a 16.
16 to hit.
Plus 8.
Oh, that'll hit.
You're so
I
excited.
almost got hopeful for a second.
Oh my god, my brain. Okay, there's 29 damage.
29. Okay. Okay. Good damage. Anything else?
I am going to move back behind her.
Okay, you do have the movement. That 10.
Yep, I'll just pop out next to you.
Okay. So that will bring us to Rez.
Okay. I'm not gonna run out and get fucking psychic spiraled 3 times. I'm going to
You've got an intellect fortress, so you have advantage on those saves.
I have advantage on all those intelligence saving throws.
I mean, if we kill them, they have way less of those.
If anyone else had run out there, I would agree and join you, and I would run out there too. But nobody else has
Sorry.
run out there, so I'm staying behind the wall.
We're not melee.
Yeah, we're not. Nobody else is melee.
Melee.
Look, I'm not running out against 3 mind flayers. Last time I did that, I almost lost my brain, guys. You had to literally teleport me away.
And I can do it again!
I'll hope you don't have to. It can save you a spell slot. I'm just going to use my action to Predator's Instinct, and I'm going to use my bonus action to activate my Eldritch Claw Tattoo.
Okay.
And I will stay behind the wall. I guess I could just use... I don't know. I'll peek out through the sphincter and just see if anyone else is around or coming, I guess. Just if it's just these mind flayers, because we've only had, a moment to even look, so...
Right.
Get a better sense of the space.
I would say, looking right now, you would see the intellect devour is starting to be on his way.
Okay.
But otherwise, that is all you see current. Because it has only
You
been
took one of the
like
Tommy
6
guns,
seconds.
right?
I did.
You can Tommy gun him.
Not anymore.
Wow.
Alright. I'll stay behind the wall and let's see what they do. I'll be over by Dan. Hi, buddy.
Or I'll just get a crowd around Dan and get him killed.
This is not the play, guys.
Okay. So that's all you're doing then?
Yeah, that's action, bonus action.
Okay. Okay, so that brings us then to Dagrim.
I'm gonna go into the door.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Perfect.
This would be out
How
20
far
feet.
away? How far away are the mind flayers?
From where you are, closest. About
60 feet.
Yeah, 60 feet by the looks of it. No, 50 feet.
That's 55.
55. Yeah, there we go. Thank you.
All
55.
right. Well, I am going to cast Hold Person at 3rd level on the closest mind flayers. They need to make a Wisdom saving throw.
You cast Hold Person, and you see that this creature is not affected.
Oh.
I was
Not a
just
humanoid.
thinking the same thing. I was like, these aren't
Remove the
humanoids.
charm?
No,
Oh.
it's not a humanoid.
Oh. That's dumb. I'll go behind the door then.
I learned Hold Person very well after it turned out it held one of my golems
You got
in place
used
in
on
my
a
last
golem?
campaign.
All right.
I didn't know it at the time, so I'm very familiar with
Dagrim,
that
come
spell.
over to the Dan side. It's the cool place.
I would have done something different had I known that.
Well, as D&D.
We all learn something eventually.
Okay, so that will bring us to the top of the order then again, with Dan.
Oh my god, get out of the way. I fucking go to the door, and I'm going to unload my Tommy gun in their direction.
All right. Are you using the spray and pray ability?
Yep. So 10-foot cube peppered with normal shots. And everything inside needs to make a DC 15 dex save.
Okay. And I imagine you're choosing like
I want to get as many of them as I can get.
it'd probably if you centered it like right here, you could probably get these two, but you're not
What if
going
I
to get
go
all,
in? What if I go in the middle of the table,
like right here.
like directly in between all 3 of them?
That would just barely get them all. Yeah. But yes, that would technically just barely get them all.
Okay. Dex saves.
Okay. They're great at that.
That's the plan.
What the fuck? I'm going to take a screenshot of this. Because this is weird. I've never seen this before. And I don't know what the odds are.
What's going on?
What I just rolled. So let's see. Here. I've never had that happen.
That is
So that is 17 total for all of them. They have
Well, they all save, so I do no damage.
I can't make this shit up. Literally, all three of them are 16.
I will move 60 feet towards the back of the room.
Okay. So I think if they save, they just take.
They don't take any damage.
Oh, goddamn! With burst fire, yeah. Yep, that is the problem. Okay.
Also,
Somehow,
go ahead.
we'll just say, Dan, you're just still not that great with guns. You somehow managed to avoid all of them.
I tried.
Come on, back over here.
Okay.
No. No.
Where are you
60
going?
feet back from the door. Straight back.
How are you traveling that fast?
Boots of speed.
Oh, okay.
Also, David, I did the math. That's a 1 in 1,000 chance.
Okay, that should be about right.
Good luck.
That is maybe I should go buy a lottery ticket. It's pretty
You
hard
just used
odds.
all your luck to roll 3 16s.
Okay, so that will bring us, now that he is no longer surprised, to this mind flayer. And he is...
Could I get a copy of Rez in the room just so I can see what they're doing? Because I can't see it.
I'm just going to put him up here so that way we know it's going to be.
Yeah, that's fine.
It'll be the camera.
I'll be in 2 places at once. Rez
Be
is
able
going to
to see it
no-clip
now.
through the wall.
Ragdoll physics.
My new homebrew.
Okay. I would say this one is probably going to dash here because he needs to get closer to y'all. If there's anything else you want. Nope, I think I'll just be at 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 5, 50, 55. Yeah, right about there. And that was his dash action, so that is all he's going to be able to do. Then... yeah, I think that would be his turn, so that brings us to AAA. And Mind Flayer is staring you down, AAA, just roughly 20, 30 feet away.
How many are left? I'm trying to see the screen.
There are 3 Mind Flayers left, and there is still an Intellect Devourer off in the distance.
Okay. Do I have sight lines on only just the one?
Right now, no, you still have line of sight on another one farther
You
away.
could pretty easily see any of them if you just adjust your position a little.
Yeah, if like you move forward like 5 feet, you'd be able to see all of them.
Or just scoot to the right.
Yeah, either one.
Well, I'm gonna take aim at the one right in front there first,
Okay.
and I'm gonna use my Meta Magic Adept points to do Quicken on Eldritch Blast. So I'm gonna do 4 Eldritch Blasts this turn.
Nice.
Okay. Very nice.
So that's the first one is 28 to hit.
28. That'll hit.
Yep. The second one That can't be right. I literally just rolled the same thing. 28 to hit the second time.
How are y'all rolling so many
So if
duplicates?
you do it again,
Dan's doing it too.
The third hit is a 26 to hit,
Yep.
and the fourth one is a 19 to hit.
Okay, those will all hit.
Okay, so I do 1d10 plus 5 for each of those.
So how much did you say? Sorry.
So that's I'm trying to do the damage calculation
Okay.
right now. So it's 10 for the first hit,
Okay.
11 for the second hit,
Okay.
13 for the third hit,
Okay.
and 14 for the fourth hit.
AAA, black smoke pours out your eyes as you incant and fire out just this barrage of eldritch blasts, and it just strikes this thing in 4 consecutive hits, and this thing just falls limp and falls to the ground dead.
At least I killed one. Now I'm going to move out of the line of sight of all of them.
All right, probably a good idea.
And that'll be the end of my turn.
Will bring us to Rosie.
Huh. I shoot.
You shoot.
I move
All
and
right.
shoot.
Bang, bang, bang.
All right.
Okay. Um. I'm gonna use lucky.
Okay.
I can use the lucky, right? Because it's like any dice roll, right?
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's just initiative or inspiration that has specific. Or no, it's just whenever you already have advantage.
Got it.
Is
Okay.
where you can't really use
I-
inspiration.
am going to I missed my first shot.
All right.
The second one will hit. It's a 17 plus 8.
17 plus 8 will hit. Give me some damage.
28 damage.
28?
Yep.
Okay. Good shot.
And then I will move back into my little hidey hole.
Okay. Okay. So that will bring us then to other mind flayer here. At 10, 5:30. Let's see. Hang on, I'm checking one thing here.
the mind flayer
Does
takes that.
I don't see why not, because players can do it. Can enemies hold actions?
Yes.
I don't see why they couldn't.
Yeah, I didn't think so either, but I didn't find a ruling immediately, so that's why I was a little confused. So, yes, it is twisting its tentacles. I mean, you guys wouldn't be able to see this.
And
So,
cannot see either.
yep, so yeah. Ignore that. You hear squishing as the Illithid moves closer, and Rez, it's now your turn.
Oh, good. Okay.
Take off your wig and hold it out on your spear in the doorway. See if it takes the bait.
A wig.
I don't know. You're not wearing a helmet.
I'm going to use bonus action Predator's Instinct for 4 key points, which brings me down to -4. But now I have a movement speed of 85 feet. How far out is closest one if I peek?
So, from where you currently are, they're about 55 feet.
Can't make it there and back. Oh wait, actually this might work out perfectly. Let's see. 5. Let me see. Could I get within, well, let's see, 15 feet of them I need to be within. How far am I from him? You said...
You were 55 feet from
55
this
feet
one.
from him, so I need to move
So
40 feet. That actually works perfectly.
40. Yep.
So I'm gonna, I don't know he's holding an action, so I'll run out.
Okay. So I will say, as you run out, you see this Mind Flare has its tentacles up and twisted in a pattern, and as soon as it sees you, it locks eyes with you, and I'm going to need you to make a Wisdom saving throw.
You have advantage on this.
Is it Intellect Fortress?
And also silvery barbs.
Oh yeah. Wisdom save is a total of 17.
17 beats it. You feel a strange magic try and almost control your body, but you're able to shove it off of you as you sprint towards this thing.
Thank you, Dan. So I just go in a straight line to get within 15 feet of him. I'm gonna attack with my punchy, or well, my Eldritch Claw technically. That increases the range of my melee by 15 feet.
There you go.
So first attack is gonna be a 18 to hit.
18 will hit.
Okay. I'll do Stunning Strike, so he makes a con save.
Okay.
6 for this, because the multitude.
As a 18.
That does save.
Okay.
10 strength. That's 14 damage. For the first
14
attack.
damage. And on this first attack, you can tell this thing was already pretty wounded, and as a eldritch kind of smoky, wispy, greenish fist just emerges and punches this thing in its side, it just kind of blows a hole through it, and this thing falls over dead.
Alright. You know what, I'm gonna risk it. I'll move an extra whatever I need to move to get within 15 feet of the next one. 5 feet, presumably. It was right next to him. And I'll take my next attack.
Yep.
And I will also Stunning Strike this one.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a lot to hit. 29.
I mean, that'll hit,
Okay.
but it did get a 20 for its con save.
Okay. It'll take... Oh, good damage, too. 17 damage for that attack.
17, very nice.
So I've used 40 to get within 15, 45. Got me within 15 on the next one. Then I have 40 left. Yeah. So I will dart 40 feet back toward the door, which will probably get me like right in front of it, basically.
20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Yep. Right in front. Yep.
And that is my turn, and I have to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
You have advantage.
Oh, is that what Intellect Fortress?
Yep.
What is that? How is that worded? Just to make sure.
For the duration, you or one willing creature you can see within range has resistance to psychic damage and advantage on intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws.
Okay. No reason why that wouldn't apply. Yeah, that's a 17. Okay, so if you make that save.
Okay. So let's see. Next up is the Intellect Devourer. Bet you guys forgot about him.
Yeah.
50, 20, 25, 30, 35,
fast is he?
40. He's got 40 movement
Uh-oh.
speed. He knows how to zoom.
Get away from me, you little creep.
Ooh, that's in range.
That's 55 feet?
Yep, that's in range. Let's see.
Yeah, Dan, you're right. Coming out here wasn't so bad. Uh-oh.
So, let's see. Oh, wait, no, that was something
Jake,
else
you're
I was thinking of.
muted.
Okay, never mind. It is going to dash then in that case. Okay, yeah, it's 10. Okay. Okay, that is as far as it will. So I would say next up after that, that's all that it does. It just scampers very quickly towards you, Rez. And then it is the last Mind Flayer's turn. And I think you know what's coming. Give me a intelligence saving throw.
You have advantage.
May Dan
That's
guide
the cone.
me through these troublesome times. -1.
Okay.
16.
Hey, that's what's up.
Yep, you resist the effects once again.
Brain's so strong now.
The last one was different because it was a wisdom save and not an intelligence save.
My brain is as strong as my body.
Let's see.
Yeah,
I'm gonna use it to kill this mind flayer. Proceeds to headbutt into submission.
Okay, so it is going to... I would say you will see its tentacles kind of flare and retract up as if it's... You can tell it's not happy, but you can see its brain kind of, or its head kind of pulse. You would imagine that it is most likely talking.
Oh, do I not take
But
any
you cannot
damage from
hear it.
that?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
So that is all that it's doing. It is going to move 25, 30. That's about as far as it can get. It is going to get away from you, at least for right now.
He's running.
So that will bring us to the top of the order with Dan.
Wait,
Dan
do I not get to
rushes
go?
back to the. Oh yeah, Dagrim.
Oh, wait. Yeah, Dagrim. That's right. Excuse me. My apologies. Dagrim, it's your turn.
I'll be honest, I have not really much to do. I'll move forward, and how far away is that guy?
So he
And you do
is...
something about the Intellect Devourer, who is quickly scampering towards our position.
I'd say it looks like he's exactly
65 feet.
Yeah, about 65.
Is there anybody that can do something to it but needs him to fail a saving throw on it?
I mean, it's you guys could imagine it's already taken quite a beating, so it doesn't have too much in it. I will say the intellect. The intellect devourer. Yeah, that thing's fresh.
That's what I was referring to.
Fresh and squishy.
At the devourer, it's fine. We can kill it.
Well, I was gonna say because I can hex it so that it has a negative to its next saving throw on a certain aspect, but I need to know what aspect.
I don't think we need to hex them. I'd save it.
Okay.
Oh, Dagrim, you got a mind flare about 65 feet out. You could move up to get closer to get within range, or you have an intellect devourer.
Is it damaged?
About 20 feet away.
Flare?
The mind flare is damaged, yes.
I'll move 5 feet forward and I'll cast Toll the Dead. Make a Wisdom save.
Dead. Wisdom save.
How wise is the flare?
Probably pretty wise. It's a mind flare.
As a 21.
Yep. It doesn't take damage. Alright. I will back up behind the wall.
Okay.
Decks, guys. Come on. Target their decks.
I'm going to go to the other wall. I don't want to be on this side.
Okay.
Their bodies are feeble.
I don't have dex saves.
You don't have Sacred Flame?
Oh, I do have Sacred Flame. But,
Aw. What are you doing?
but Toll of Dead does 2d12.
Okay, it doesn't matter if it misses.
Alright.
Alright, so start of the round then, it is Dan.
Okay, Dan rushes forward with his Tommy gun.
Okay.
Thinks better of it and firebolts the Mind Flayer.
You go to aim the gun and you're like, oh, wait a minute. And then you just launch out a fireball.
Yeah.
Or fireball.
That's probably going to hit. That's a 17 on the dice plus 10, 27.
That'll hit.
All right. 2 damage, Dan. Kill it, please. Oh, 16.
16, very nice. And with that, the Mind Flayer drops, trying to put out the flames of its ever-burning body.
Wait.
Now there's just a little brainy boy.
Oh, no.
Get away.
Step on it.
AAA, can you kill brainy boy? With legs. Clark, you there?
Yeah, sorry. I thought I unmuted myself, but I muted myself instead.
Alright. There's a little brainy boy that's left.
I'm an Eldritch Blasted.
That's
Alright.
Because apparently none of my other spells have any damage capabilities.
Pew pew.
We got plenty of damage in this party.
True.
I mean, I have a bunch of utility spells that I apparently just can't use at any point in time.
You guys are
I mean,
I'm
this
not
group
even
was
sure I
almost
say
dead.
glass cannons.
So the first is a non-natural 20 to hit.
That'll hit.
And the second one, oh, hang on. I take that back. I had something on there that I shouldn't have. The first roll is a 25 to hit.
That will still hit.
Second roll is a 13 to hit.
13 will hit.
Oh, shit.
Oh, wow. Okay. I'm surprised that hit.
He's literally a tiny brain.
Yeah, it's a brain with legs.
The first hit is 14 damage.
Is how much?
14.
14? Okay.
And the second hit is also 14.
Data.
Alright.
I didn't mean to.
So you shoot out your Eldritch Blast, and in a 1-2 motion, you just blow this brain into smithereens.
Woo!
And for right
I thought it was going to be harder.
It's just a brain with legs.
I was thinking of the Elder Brain. That was what I was thinking of. Okay.
Yeah, we're way takeaways out from that, I think.
Yep.
I was thinking, big brainy boy. I thought it was going to be like the boss. I was like, that was surprisingly easy. No, that was just a tiny dude.
Alright, if we're out of initiative, I am going to perceive anything else coming, any sounds of alarms going off, all that good shit. And I'll head over to the D&D table and see what they were playing.
I'll loot bodies.
They were playing Pathfinder.
Or Warhammer or something.
The number crunchy game.
You look at these sheets and you see all sorts of different stat blocks you've never heard of, and they don't make sense
It's
to
a
you.
whole spaceship of nerds.
No, so I'd say on the table is kind of a grotesque appearance. You see various bits and pieces of brains and heads from previous victims, by the looks of it.
Yeah.
Oh, they were eating?
Yeah, you caught a mid-din-din.
Seems to be the case.
Yummy.
And to add to that, you see on the other table that they were at is the body, or a body with a missing top of their head. It looks like it's been crushed in.
Okay. All questions
Any valuables on the corpses?
answered.
Let's see. We would see a dagger on one of them.
Just a plain old dagger? Or is it a fancy looking dagger?
This is a pretty fancy looking dagger.
Oh, how fancy.
It's Cal's brother.
Kill.
I would say, yeah. You can't really immediately see anything like magical about it, but there is something fancy about this dagger.
Is it like a grotesque mind flayer dagger, or is it like a normal person made it?
I'd say it looks more like a grotesque mind flayer dagger.
Okay. Grotesque.
It's kind of got a black hilt of just kind of what looks like tentacles that are all wrapping around something.
Okay.
It just kind of has grabbed onto this blade, and it's hardened.
Sweet.
And then, yeah, the blade is just kind of this long blade with lots of notches and twists in it.
Is it stained?
It is stained kind of a dark gray.
Oh, I mean, like, does it look like it's been used recently?
Perhaps okay.
To open up heads?
No.
Okay. I'll just pocket it then. I'll take a look at that when you get a chance.
Not a dinner knife. Anything
Right,
on the old res radar coming?
On the res radar, what was your perception, you said?
I requested a roll. I have not made it yet. 1 second.
All right.
Just a 16.
16. Okay. I would say, with your ears and eyes listening, you feel and hear just kind of this kind of it sounds almost like a whale singing, just kind of this deep low rumble, just kind of going throughout this entire place. But it doesn't sound nice or pleasant. It definitely sounds more sinister and unwelcoming.
Is this a new sound that's
yes,
starting
this is a different sound than the sound it made when you punched the wall.
Okay.
Buttons.
Could I run over to the far table here and take a look-see? I guess glance down this hallway while I'm running?
Okay. So yeah, glancing down the hallway, you don't see anything, immediately like that's moving, but you do see several chambers with people floating inside them.
People floating inside of them?
Yes, they are chambers. filled
Is
with
it
this yellowish looking fluid.
Is it like a hole with like cells lining it?
I would say yeah, that's pretty close to it.
And by
Okay.
people, you mean humanoids, I assume.
Humanoid. Yes. I would say you would see there are things floating inside of it that resemble humanoid shapes, but it's the water is cloudy. You wouldn't be able to see entirely.
Anything noteworthy on this table?
Looking through the table, you see more jars of brains. You also do see a odd-looking disc with scrawlings on it, but you cannot make them out.
Like a stone disc or metal?
Yes,
or...
kind of like a tablet, a circular tablet.
I'll take that.
Okay.
I guess if anyone else wants to do stuff, go for it.
Is the knife the only thing on the corpses?
Correct.
Okay, I'll look down another hallway then.
Okay. So you head down another hallway, and the hallway that you would look down, you would see, I would say you'd probably peek around and see this and then quickly peek back. At the far distance of this hallway, which is about 100 feet, you would see 7 mind flares running down this hallway. They are spread out.
Fireball, damn.
Yeah, if they're down the hall,
You think we can take 7 mind flayers?
Probably not.
I mean, I yelled at the party. It's like, we got company.
What kind of company?
A lot.
Most critical moment. What kind of company?
Are they friendly?
No. How wide is the hallway?
The hallway is 10, 20 feet wide.
Okay. And how far apart are they from each other?
They're approximately 5. The 3 in the front are approximately 5 feet away from each other. The other 4 in the back are about 10 feet away from the 3 in front, and they are spaced out 10 feet together from each other. So to kind of help visualize it.
Sounds like fireballing a distance.
So for reference, they're not this close, but I'll do it for visualization. Got these 3, and then about 5, 10. You got 1, and then 5, 10. You got this one, and 5, 10. This one, 1.
Yeah, that's fireball distance.
Just so you're aware. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, fireball.
And are they running or are they levitating?
They are running because levitation requires concentration.
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'll just ask on behalf of Dan, is the one in front, like, dressed in, like, a battle armor or something? Like he's a leader?
You want to take a look before you yell fireball?
I mean, I glanced down the hall. Do they look even remotely different from the other mind flayers that we just killed?
One does.
Okay then. Fireball.
I assume the action wasn't changing.
Okay. Let's see.
7 dexterity saving throws, please.
So about that, Dan. You lean over and cast your fireball, and you watch it hurtle and then just fizzle into nothing.
Oh.
As now what you can see, the one in the front that looked different did a incantation.
God damn it. Wait, how far back? No, they're 100 feet back. He can't fucking counterspell. That's a 60-foot range, sir.
I didn't say he counterspelled it.
You said he did an incantation.
I did.
I call sus, but also we should leave.
That is a fair assessment of the situation.
I'm going for the exit.
Are we back in initiative?
Yeah, I'd say let's start an initiative here, so for reference. Here.
Oh no, I turned off the combat screen. Alright, it's back.
100 would be 20 tile or
20, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
About back.
Man, nautiloids are big.
They are.
Like a whole spaceship.
Okay. So yeah, I would say do you guys just want to keep your existing initiative since it hasn't been very long?
That's probably fine. Saves time.
Okay. So let's see. At the start of the order, then that would be you, Dan.
Yeah, I'm going for the exit.
30. I imagine you're dashing.
I have boots of haste.
Oh yeah. So how far can you go again? 60.
60.
You'd be able to get about here then.
Yep.
Okay. So that's the top. That's Dan. Then we have AAA. Clark. It sounds like Dan has announced we have company and is running.
Okay. Can I see them from where I'm in?
No.
Can I see them?
They are far away.
They're far away?
Yes.
And
down a hallway.
I asked Dan, are we running, or are you running to us?
There's 7 of them. Your choice. I'm leaving.
Okay, running.
All right.
So
you do know the door that you came through is at the back of this storage room.
If only we had some way to set a trap for them.
We do not.
If we had more
Dan
time.
did try.
Yeah, they stuffed my fireball, so I don't fucking know. I'm leaving. I
Well,
can't do anything anymore. We have
I can't do
10
anything.
seconds.
No, I'm just gonna book it.
All right.
Now that we're on this side of things, is there just like a normal ass door in the wall of this flesh ship that we came through?
Yes. The door you came through was just a normal wooden door.
Very odd looking. Alright.
Yeah, it is very out of place in this fleshy wall.
It's so weird, it's
area.
not a sphincter.
So Rosie, it's your turn.
I'm gonna follow what everybody else is doing, and I'm gonna go. And I will use my action to dash. And I'll have Dean follow me.
Okay. You would be able to get about that far. Then we have the group. $40, $55. You'd be able to hear them marching down the hallway at this point.
You can hear them squelching.
Yes. The rhythmic squelching. Rez, it's your turn.
I will move 135 feet by spending a key point for Step of the Wind.
Alright.
Toward the exit.
So that would be... Simplify this, so that's...
45 3 times.
14... 20... Is that 145?
135.
Oh, 135. Okay.
I think. 45, 90, 135. Does cost a point.
You'd be able to get yourself to about.
Why can't you take a diagonal?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Instead-
guess that's true.
That would
I'm
be-
just trying to go by normal D&D.
But we have the power of Tailspire. We can calculate things
Yeah.
diagonally. If we were playing on a pen and paper grid, I wouldn't begrudge you too much.
26, so you'd be able to get about there.
Hi guys. Alright, and that might save. Double check. Oh, I'm at negative. Oh shit. That puts me to -7. Oh my god, that saved by 1. That's a 21, and you did a 20. Okay.
Oof. All right. Dagrim.
So that's my turn.
I'm dashing.
All right. That would be
40.
yeah. My brain's breaking right now for math.
Need 12.
It'd be 12
Well,
tiles.
thank you. My brain just could not get that on the spur of the moment. With that said, AAA and Rosie would actually get a little closer. Here, closer. Here. Okay. Yeah, you guys would be a little bit closer since we're doing that. Okay. All right.
Look, Dan.
Brings us to the top of the order again. Dan.
Dash, 120 feet total.
Oh, wait, right. So, I'm going to be able to go diagonal directly through that, so that's 4.
It'd be
Plus.
24 total.
Love that it just adds that all.
Oh, you can get right
The
to
door.
To the door!
This is where you find out it's fake.
Yeah, I open the door.
It's the hallway.
Oh, thank God.
It's a trick. Don't do it.
Go.
All right, Dan, you open the door and you're gesturing for people to get inside. AAA. Dashing.
Please dash.
Yeah, just dashing straight out.
I assume we're all going to be doing the exact same thing.
Yeah, I think that's fair. All right, so you would be able to get out. Rosie, you would be able to get out. Rez, there's no question you'd probably be able to get out. You're just too fast.
Rez has already
Dagrim.
left the actual building.
Yeah, you'd be able to. Okay, so you guys would all be able to get out into the hallway, except for Dan. He would be right at the exit. I would say, Dan, you would still hear the squelching on the floor. I'd say, give me a quick perception here.
7.
7? Okay. You don't really notice anything out of order, but it does sound like they are getting closer. What it's
okay.
Other than that, they can't really get too much farther here. Get into the main room. Too much. So yeah, that'll just bring us back to the top of the order, and Dan, you'd be able to slip right through the door. Close it,
Yep,
I imagine.
I'm going to cast Arcane Lock on the door when I close it.
Oh shit.
Good idea.
All right. So you guys are now back in the hallway, which is much better smelling and a jarring change from where you just
You know,
were.
I got used to it though.
Did you though?
We were in there
Okay.
for a whole 24 seconds.
So I would say you guys are in the hallway. Dan, what is your plan now that you cast Arcane?
I mean, I'm getting the fuck out of this building.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean,
So mission is just get out of the building then.
Yes.
I don't think
9
we
players
can.
is a lot.
Yeah, if they can stuff fucking fireballs, I can't do anything.
He's useless. Get the fuck
I'm out of spell slots.
Yeah, I also am in very danger mode for key points, so I need a short rest at least.
So, yeah, I would say you guys kept the door open to the stairway, so you guys would be able to kind of breadcrumb your way out fairly quickly.
We'll use Dan's mighty robot brain to remember the order.
Just don't open up the tentacle door.
Oh wait, his brain is still his, isn't it?
Yep.
Oh.
It's the one part of me that's not a robot, in
How
fact.
weak.
And your eyes, right?
And my eyes.
Okay. So, yeah, you guys would be able to get out, no issue.
I will... Well, I guess once we're out of the building, I'm gonna quickly... Alright, we can get to the car, right?
Yeah, I would say we're out of combat for right now, so.
Okay. Once we're in the car, I'll hand Dan the stone tablet I lifted off the desk. You can probably do more with this than I can.
Sure. I will
Can you
cast
tell what language it's written in?
comprehend languages as a ritual.
And I will drive us to the hotel while he does that.
Okay. So, kind of in a hurry, you guys just pile into the car and drive the hell out of here.
While I do this, I'll pass the dagger to Rosie and be like, "Hey, can you see what you can figure out about this thing?"
Sure.
Oh, for the dagger?
Yeah.
Identify it.
Do not need to...
Yeah. So yeah, Rosie, you are identifying, and Dan, you're casting comprehend language as a ritual.
Yes.
Okay. I'm just typing it up for you here. That way you'll have it.
Okay.
While you do that, I just realized I actually did fail my last saving throw. Because I was looking at
Oh,
the wrong
shit.
bonus. It doesn't change anything, it just means I have to take some damage.
Alright.
Ow. 14. Jesus.
That sounds painful.
That's better than I roll on most of my attack damage days.
Okay. Sure I'm not missing anything here. Yeah, okay. So you cast comprehend languages, and this alien tongue written down suddenly becomes very clear to you, and you're going to see this information.
I'm on the edge of my seat. The other half of the necklace has been lost. We have sent out our thralls to gather information. We have tracked it down to a goblin who loves waffles and is constantly seen at a diner in the Ventura district. The Ulatharid must have the complete necklace, or else the spell on he who sleeps will be impossible.
Okay. Who has the necklace right now?
Bruno.
Wait, Bruno really has it?
No, I have it.
Oh, Rosie got it. Okay.
Yeah, Rosie has it.
I was about to say, it's like, he was the one who secured it, but
Right.
Rosie was the one who had it
I
last.
forgot it. That got
Are you carrying it, or does Idek have it?
She has it.
I thought you gave it to Ida to see if you could if you could figure out who was or where the other half was.
Yeah, I thought he told her about it and then gave it back to her, but I might have been misremembering that.
Sorry, what was that? You were a bit muffled there.
I thought that he had given it back to her after he had.
He was able to trace who was scrying on it, who placed that on it, but since it is still not whole, he was still trying to find out where the other half is, and he has not found that.
Got it. Okay,
Yeah, that was one of the things we were waiting on.
Plus, it's still half ethereal, so you wouldn't have much use of it right now.
Got it. So Ida has this.
Okay. Well, they're looking for Bruno, which is not good. They have not determined that we have it, which is also not good. Well, it is good for now. It will be not good when they find out.
I take it we make it back to the hotel.
Yeah, you would make it back to the hotel, no
We
problem.
can talk about this. Is this like a... How heavy is this stone tab? Is this like a letter?
More or less. It's I would say if you want to do a Arcana or History, you might be able to discern what its use is.
I have a hunch I won't.
Did I figure out anything about the dagger?
Oh, right.
So Identify, you said you cast on it?
Yeah.
You would determine that it is a Mind Blade.
What does that do?
A Mind Blade is used specifically for Mind Flayers. Only one creature can attune to it, either a specific Mind Flayer or one of its thralls.
Oh.
Otherwise, it functions as a normal dagger.
So it's useless.
Unless you become a Mind
we
Flayer,
can-
then
we
it's
can
pretty
be
sweet.
Thralls, that might be fun. I got an 18, amazingly.
Oh,
That
okay.
is the third highest I could roll. Or no, second highest I could roll.
I would say you feel kind of I'll flavor this as you've really been tapping into your draconic stuff here, so you're kind of getting a wisp of information flood into your mind. You would feel that this specific tablet is basically a equivalent of a, trying to think of the word, like a printing press tablet, where it's used to mass produce missives.
Oh,
in this case, for them.
Okay.
So you would also know that because of this, you can also tell it's fairly worn, so it has been some time since this was first printed.
Okay.
What language is it?
It is Underdark.
Undercommon?
Or Undercommon, yes, excuse me.
Oh, I can read that.
Ah.
You've just been reading over my shoulder the whole time and
Yeah.
waiting for me to finish the spell.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can I see it? But you're like, I'm gonna comprehend language. I was like, oh, okay, you got it.
So Dan's just constantly doing a ritual, and Dagrim has already read it at this point.
Yeah,
Just waiting.
like adjust his glasses. Like, okay, I'll just.
As Dan's like working
Finish
his
your
way
small
through it, Dagrim's like, yeah, it says Ulathar right there.
Oh, thanks.
You can read this?
Yeah.
Ah, shit.
From the astral plane, it's not the first time I've come across stuff like this.
That's good to know for future reference. Thank you. Well, here. What's it say?
In the interest of paranoia, are our bags of holding still safely secured?
They are safe and sound.
Okay.
In someone else's room.
Okay, well. Does anyone know what this... Why would Rosie's necklace be tied to any of this?
I have no fucking clue, but
I'm astounded that Idoc doesn't know. That doesn't seem right to me.
what have we heard from Idic about the necklace? Did he tell us that it was a gift from Rosie's benefactors or whatever?
He said it was given to him
by his boss. That's right.
By his boss. He was told that it was a gift from or he was then giving it to Rosie as a present. That is what it was. Sorry, I'm getting things mixed up that we previously talked about. It was given to him from his boss. He gifted it to Rosie.
Was it given to him from his boss to be a gift to Rosie, or just like, here's a cool necklace you can have? And he decided to give it to Rosie.
I would say the way he mentioned it is he gave it to Rosie. Other than that, you would not have much else other info on whether he gave it as a gift specifically for Rosie or from the boss, or
whether
if he just gave
decided
it
to do that.
Yes, you would not know that.
We should probably try and get Idic to connect us with his boss.
The Don.
At this point, this is bigger than I think this is probably bigger than Idic even really grasps.
It's above our pay grade.
Oh yeah, way above ours.
Yes, I think we are in over our heads at this point. It's been a few weeks though, and Idic still hasn't gotten in touch about researching anything.
Yeah, I can send to him later.
Do we have a sending stone to Idic or no?
Do not.
We have his phone number.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
That's like a sending
What
stone.
time of day is it?
Oh right, we have phones.
You can only send 25 words, though.
Text limit.
You can send more. They just charge you out the ass for every extra letter.
I'm gonna assume he's at work. Or no, he's sleeping right now.
Yeah, this is like you guys are here like midday.
Yeah.
It's like 11:30, 12, right around there.
Someone that sleeps during the day. Yes, his phone is off.
Well, did we have any other business in this part of town?
No, this is This is way out of our zone, man.
Should we head home?
We have the car for a week.
Okay.
You paid all that gold for it.
We can kick that guy's ass and take our money back and then give him a blimp.
Do you know how to drive a blimp, Dan?
I'm not saying kill the blimp guy. I'm saying kill the car guy.
I think we should stay for at least a day so you can send him to Idic and get an update. And
Yeah,
if he has,
just so we
if
don't.
there's like an urgent reason we need to go back, we can. And if not,
Okay. Let's call him tonight. I don't think we need to guaranteed stay all day, but call him tonight when he's up. You know what? No, this is urgent. We should really call him now. Just fucking wake his ass up. This is bad. They got a lot of fucking mind flayers.
That was a decent chunk, yeah.
I mean, they're leaving.
Okay, they're not leaving the plane.
No.
They're regrouping.
I mean, there's nothing we can do in the next 4 hours about that.
Yeah, my worry is that they come looking for us.
As long as they can't scry.
Yeah, they stuffed a fireball somehow, remotely. I don't know how they did that. I would not put anything past them at this point.
Have you rolled an Arcana check to see if you know?
I can try. DM?
Yeah, I mean, if you want to give an Arcana.
Yeah. Oh, I'll use the Puzzler's Wit. That's 2 9s. What the fuck? Okay, 17.
17. And what were you trying to get? Again?
How did he counter my fireball if it wasn't a counter spell?
I would say, by the looks of it, in your brief glimpse, kind of going over the battle, you saw the trail of magic as it kind of struck forth, and the creature in front kind of did a gesture. You know that would be out of range for counterspell, but now that you think about it, it almost looks like the magic went through them.
Went through them?
Yes.
If we just run away from an illusion?
I would have seen it detonate, though, if it detonated.
Maybe the illusion was the entire hallway.
Would I not have heard the detonation? Would there not have been a displacement of air?
I mean, there would have been a displacement of air, I would say.
I would have felt that.
So here's my thinking. You just kind of ducked in real quick, shot the fireball, and ducked out.
But he did watch the fireball.
Yeah, you would have seen it phase through it.
That is not how it was initially described.
But, you know.
I mean, I said it was not a counterspell.
No, you just said that the ball vanished after he did an incantation.
Yes.
Which to me did not sound like the fireball detonating.
That sounds weird, but
yeah,
we're here.
And that may have just been my poor.
Doesn't that mean he could have like plane shifted the fireball?
I think there's a simpler explanation.
The DM forgot that magic displaces air.
I mean, just straight up, I thought it was like he had some kind of anti-magic field or something.
Yeah.
I was worried it was either
exactly that.
My assumption was some kind of psionics, but I had no way of knowing.
I mean, in fairness to us, if it was making sound and interacting with things, that's a pretty high-level illusion.
Yeah.
That is a major illusion, probably.
At least.
Alright, well, it sounds like we have nothing to do until at least the evening. Idic's just not going to pick up his phone. I guarantee it. Not midday. He's sleeping.
Let's see. Yes, again, my apologies on bad description, but yes, you would probably assume that it was some sort of illusion. Anyways, we're here now, as Dagrim mentioned. So,
to be real, I don't think Dan would actually share his conclusion that it was an illusion with the party.
Okay.
Man, they had 7 mind flayers.
Some kind of fucking psionic thing. I don't know. I don't know how he did it, but he shut down that fireball just like that. I don't know. Crazy. We barely escaped with our lives.
Insight check.
Would my passive insight pick anything up on this?
What's your passive insight?
17?
It would not. I got a
Aw,
19.
Damn it.
Wait, I was actually going to do an insight check.
All right.
Oh, I rolled a nat one. Whatever
All right.
you say, Dan. Whatever
Oh,
you
yeah,
say.
no, absolutely.
You're so smart.
We're so lucky we got out with our lives. Don't look me in the eyes.
Thank God you saw them coming.
Yep.
You saved all of us.
That's right. We'd all be dead if I hadn't have led us to safety.
Yes.
Anyways,
100% what happened.
Um,
And
you
not
would
panic.
you would call to Ida. At first, just keeps ringing. Feel like you've been on there for like over a minute, and then you hear the kind of clunk of the phone hitting the phone handle hitting the side of the phone, and a very groggy. Oh,
Hi, Dad. I'm guessing I'm calling him. What am I supposed to tell him again?
so you know I'm sleeping. Can we talk about this later?
Oh, we're calling him now? I thought we were calling him later.
Hey, if you don't, no, phone.
insisted.
Yes.
You can blame it on Dan, not my fault.
Hit out on Dan. I got it.
Wait, no!
So we're just on the whatever the big ship is called. I'll say the proper term.
Nautiloid.
Yeah, we were just on the Nautiloid. And we found a note that said, "The other half of the necklace has been lost. We have sent Arthurals," and I'll just repeat it to him. So I feel like we really need to know what was going on with like the necklace that your boss gave you.
Also, you might be in danger from these thralls if they continue tracking this trail of the necklace.
And there's 11 mind flayers.
Yeah, also, 7. We killed 4 of them.
There was.
I mean,
11.
it's a big ship. There's got to be more than 7.
True.
We know for sure there's at least 7.
Yeah, so
8 if you
I'll,
count the Eulitharid at the home base.
I will let him know all that info.
Okay. I would say you definitely kind of hear him mutter something unintelligible as he just kind of starts to sober up fairly quickly hearing this. Or wake up fairly quickly, I should say. That's a lot of info you just dropped.
Yeah, sorry. We thought it would probably be good if you knew it.
Yeah, I think for what it's worth, Daddy might hide out in one of his hideouts for a bit. Be on the safe side.
Yeah, I know they're definitely looking for it.
Yeah, is there a way to get in touch with the guy who gave you the necklace to begin with?
The Dawn?
This seems big. Was it the Dawn? Oh, I must have forgotten. Yeah, him.
We just put him on speaker.
There's no speakerphone. The phone's just on off the handle.
Everyone's like huddled around it.
He's still not quite awake. Maybe? The Dawn, normally doesn't talk to anyone outside of our clique.
This feels big. This feels like something you should be looped in on.
Yeah. tell you what. I will talk to the boss, and once I am at my safe spots, I will give you a call from a private phone number. How does that sound? Some more info.
Who do you
Can
intend?
you send to us in some way? We might be in transit by the time you get to a safe phone.
Can you call a blimp?
Well, as I'm sure you are aware, there are ways to now track scrying back to the user. We tend not to. We try to not use communications, mental communications, spell communications.
Got it.
Landlines are a bit harder to... It's not impossible with landlines, but they are still possible to be bugged. But they are much easier to spot than magic.
Okay. Well, I think our plan is probably to head back your direction, which is going to take us a 10-day trip on a blimp. So give it 11 days and call the warehouse.
Okay. That should give me some time to phrase it, to talk to the boss, to try and get a conversation started. Yes, I think that might work. So, again, in about 11 days, then I will give you a call from my safe zone.
Okay, stay safe.
You too,
Thank
sweetie. Don't get your brain eaten.
No promises, unfortunately.
But seriously, it might behoove you if you are staying at a friend's or a hotel. You may want to relocate, just in case.
Yeah, I think they kind of know where we are.
Never be a bad idea to change your current info.
We can always just go to the apartment that everybody knows about. It's so safe. That's
I can
the
find
thing
us
with our
temporary
cabin.
lodging once we get back.
Yeah.
Well, any other immediate questions for me?
No, just stay safe.
Yes, I'm going to do my best. And he hangs up the phone, you hear a click.
What?
I don't like mind flare shit.
Don't either. Well, are we heading back today or tomorrow?
I would say we should go today. Make ourselves scarce.
Probably safe in the sky.
Probably.
There's nothing safer than hydrogen-powered blimp travel.
And there's nothing to prove that it's not safe yet.
We have Featherfall tokens.
I don't.
I don't.
We have Featherfall.
I don't.
I
It
don't.
applies to 8 people at a time. It's fine.
I'm heavy.
But Dan, a blimp can hold up to 14 people.
I don't
Blimp.
care about the other 6.
Dan, the blimp knows counterspell.
The blimp's an illusion, Dan.
I shoot the blimp.
Your
No,
fire
really nothing will go wrong.
dispelled by the blimp.
Dispel this, bitch.
Blimp has the same magic as the mind flayers.
This is bullshit.
Alright, well, I think if you guys are going to hop on the blimp, that is probably a good point for us to end tonight's session
Rez
here.
is gonna pick up some fucking delicious lunch before we go. Because she's tired of blimp food.
I thought the blimp food was good.
Makes you feel bloated.
Sure.
Sorry, I couldn't resist. But yeah, okay. You would be able to get some good diner food before you all head out back onto the blimp. And yeah, I think that will be where we call it. Let's do some MVP.
Um,
I would vote for Rosie because she killed lots with bullets. Good
I'll
damage.
vote for Rez because she moved forward.
I'll vote for Dagrim for learning a valuable lesson about hold person this session.
I vote Dan for telling us to flee.
Yeah, the correct
that's
choice,
all.
right?
Oh yeah, we gotta vote Dan for that one. Thanks, Dan, for saving us for those 7 mind flayers, man.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was so scared for my life. Thank you for saving us.
Hey, you fucking were at the time. Shut your mouth. You were all just as panicked as I was.
No, I wasn't. You're right. You're right.
Sure, we did have a very reliable narrator telling us what was going on.
So, I will say, in my defense, I'm not entirely sure how. Spoiler alert! Yeah, it was major illusion. I wasn't sure how a large major illusion interacts with things in it. Basically, like I wasn't sure because it's making its own sounds, it's making its own sights. So it's like, would that cancel out anything else inside of it?
I will say, I think if I was ruling it, I would have probably, once the fireball passed through, like, just given Dan an intelligence check against the illusion. And if he failed, then it's like, yeah, there's 7 things, and they maybe dispelled it, you don't know. And if he succeeded, then he maybe has a hint that it's an illusion.
That's true.
Also, doesn't say like interaction with the spell.
Yeah, usually
Physical interaction with the image reveals it to be an illusion because things can pass through it.
Case, but like,
yeah, because that's where I was like, it's a spell. It's not a physical interaction, really.
Well, the fireball itself is a physical phenomena.
That's true.
It's a ball of fire, or in this case, a ball of concussive force.
That's kind of
David, I guess we both learned a lesson today.
Yes. So yeah, for what it's worth, I made a bad snap call on major image, but now I know.